Alright, we are live. Okay, we have a PDS tornado on the ground in Oklahoma. Just trying to get a quick snack in. But this is very urgent news. It's an absolutely massive tornado. Alright, we have multiple chasers on this. Alright, here we go. We got a particularly dangerous situation. A tornado here west of Tahlequah. Alright, this is for southwestern Benton County in northwestern Arkansas, west central Washington County in northwestern Arkansas, and northern Adair County in northeastern Oklahoma. And confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornadoes located over Christie, moving northeast at 45 miles per hour. Take over now. Alright. Wow. So look how strong velocities are right now, guys. Gate shear with this thing is easily over 100 miles per hour. If this gets any stronger, or this hits a populated area, this could definitely go tornado emergency. Now, it's not there yet. It's definitely not there yet, but that is a debris signature. Actually, luckily, the debris signature is now diminishing, so I think this is actually lifting, which is great news. That could not be the case, though. Yeah, I guess that is a debris signature, so still got a debris signature, but it's definitely not as intense as it was. I was on the bus, that's why I didn't go live, and I was watching this thing as it was developing, and the debris signature was much bigger. So we're luckily no longer seeing the large debris signature at this point.
What's up, Mr. Storm?
So, alright, I'm live right now.
Yeah, I'm live as well.
Alright, what's up, guys? So Davis actually just joined us. Alright, but we are covering this PDS tornado moving toward Westville and right currently over Strawberry Spring. But this is the second PDS of the day, so this is definitely what we feared. And this is impacting one of the more populated areas here of Arkansas, so we need to make sure that everyone's aware of the situation going on right now. Davis, is Brisen in your chat? Because I just want to make sure that she's okay, because I think this is going towards her general area.
Yeah, she said it was gonna go very close to her school earlier. I don't think she's here anymore.
Hopefully they're not at school still.
Let me make sure that she's safe, because I know that this is getting pretty close.
And Mr. Storm, you said Weston got hit by the earlier PDS tornado, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
This thing is headed straight from your school. The rotation is definitely concerning. Oh gosh. Okay. This is crazy. Weston got hit by the PDS, and then now Brisen's school is about to get hit by the PDS. Oh, it's radar indicated.
Is
Wait,
it?
no. Sorry, that was I misclicked. I looked at the first warning. My bad,
we saw
guys.
a PDS tornado on the ground.
But you can see south of Siloam Springs, we have our hook echo right here. You can see we have Storm Chasers Brandon Kopic, I think, or no, is he on this?
Yes, Brandon Kopic is on this.
Vince Welch, he's also out there. But you can see we still do have that hook echo. Gate to gate shear is usually over 100 miles an hour with this thing, so it's extremely dangerous.
Look at Tulsa velocities. Wow. Look at Tulsa radar velocities.
I need my best.
Very tight.
Wow.
Come in. Hurry.
Sorry about that. My sister came down.
Oh, good.
That's funny because my brother's literally in here at the same time.
Oh, I got so
Oh,
mad.
wow, they had that Tulsa.
It's unprofessional, but what needs to be done needs to be done.
So again, still a big tornado on the ground here. This is still a big CC drop. This has been on the ground for quite a while.
Yeah.
well
Oh,
over an
wow.
hour.
Look at it now. It looks like it's getting bigger, honestly.
Dude, look at the CC on the Tulsa radar as well.
Jeez,
Wow.
that is a massive CC
Really?
drop.
Because the Fort Smith radar has a smaller CC, which is confusing because that's closer to the radar site. It did get a little bit deeper though, but I'll check out Tulsa.
So then, guys, these are the velocities, very
Oh my
strong
gosh.
and tight, which is not a good sign. That means that this is a very strong tornado. Again, gate to gate shear, about 100, and it's very hard to estimate with this, but it's around 110 or so right now with this. But again, it doesn't really matter that much. Again, this is a very strong tornado. And it just got even more concerning with this velocity scan here. Again, look at that. Now the gate-to-gate shear is,
wow.
140 miles per hour.
If this hits a more populated area, do you think this could go Tory?
I don't know. It doesn't really matter right now, but we can discuss that later.
Yeah.
It's definitely a possibility, but...
I'm trying to update the stream here, guys. I really don't want to take the PDS off of my live feed right now. But I do need a thumbnail to drag more people in here, so... And I can't pull it up on my phone, so I'm going to have to do it really quick here. I apologize once again, guys, but...
Is for everybody in the stream, large, dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado on the ground northwest of Westville, Oklahoma. So if we take a look at the actual wording here again, at 3:42 p.m. Central Standard Time, a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado is located over Christie, northeast at 45 miles per hour. Dangerous situation. Take flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible. Again, a very dangerous tornado here. That CC got even worse. So, again, this is not slowing down.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so we gotta pray that everyone is okay. For the area of rotation, because I see another couplet.
Yes, that's for the other supercell there. By the way, there is you can just barely see it, but I think there's some debris of the reflectivity on the PDS tornado here.
That really tightened up. This is 100% rain wrap now, but that velocity couplet is absolutely insane. That's a well-defined debris ball there.
Wow, look at the Fort Smith velocities. The Fort Smith radar, the velocities are wild. So
yeah.
We're measuring 118 miles per hour going one way.
Wow.
This is close to Tory. This is, oh my goodness.
Look at that Fort Smith velocities. That's insane.
Risen, I hope your school's okay. Like, I don't know where exactly your school's at, but if it's gonna get directly hit, I'm afraid it's gonna be heavily damaged or destroyed.
This is going right towards Watts.
Oh my gosh.
This is not good again.
This is really bad. They're gonna have to...
This is a worst case scenario.
And this is... Dude. This is where... This easily... I don't know. The first one today wasn't that strong of a PDS, to be honest, but this is, I mean, easily our strongest tornado of the day.
100%.
It's been on the ground for so long as well. Again, I was on the ground well before I started my stream, so let's see the exact moment, if we can see where it touched down. So it looks like it touched down around 35 minutes ago.
Jeez.
Wow. This
and it's just as strong as whenever it first touched down.
Subject, could this get a tornado emergency? It's possible, but we don't have confirmation from both radar sites that it's that strong. Obviously, the Fort Smith radar has those insane velocities, but really we need to just, keep an eye on what both radars are showing. The Tulsa radar has now, at this point, a much weaker tornado, but Fort Smith radar just has now a absolutely insane velocity couplet there, so it's kind of hard to tell at this point, but I wouldn't issue one if I were the National Weather Service.
The Tulsa radar is showing a really big correlation coefficient drop too.
We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. That's for Neosho, or I think that's Neosho. But that is in I believe extreme southwestern Missouri. All right, that's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-sized hail. So, this area has been hit very hard earlier today, like right around Joplin. They are just coming and going, man.
We've also got another new severe thunderstorm warning all the way back into Texas, because, yes, we are watching all the way from Texas back into Missouri. The severe thunderstorm warning for Texas is for Bonham for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. They're from the northeast outer suburbs of Dallas-Fort Worth there. So if you're in that area, make sure you're looking out for that. Again, we've got to stay focused in, though, on our big tornado here about to cross into Arkansas. Again, this is near Watts. And it's heading up towards West Siloam Springs, and if it continues, it's going to be approaching Siloam Springs.
Yeah.
Or Siloam Springs.
Yeah, Siloam.
What's up, Si?
Yeah, so if you're just now tuning in, we got an absolutely massive PDS tornado moving pretty much just south of Watts in Arkansas here. Alright, this is a particularly dangerous situation, but this is just really horrible to see. So, let me know if you guys have any questions, because obviously we want to make sure that everyone is aware of what's going to be going on in their neck of the woods. But obviously, unfortunately, some of the people that usually tune into our streams have been affected by severe weather. I know Weston, his town was hit by the PDS tornado we had earlier today, and now Brisbane, her area is being impacted by this current tornado, so. Can I have you in the background of my live? Yeah, sure.
So, apparently, okay, we have pretty much exact confirmation of where this first touchdown, right over South Welling Road and East 825 Road, spotters report tree damage in the area. That's right at where it touched down at. That's pretty much the exact spot. And again, that was a report sent in at about 3:23, so that was probably seen at about 3:20. So again, this tornado's been on the ground for like 40 minutes now.
Yeah, this is a very
long tracking tornado.
Oh, yeah.
Debris signature still looks pretty concerning. Again, it's crossing into Arkansas as we speak.
Yeah.
This is a potentially life-threatening situation, so make sure you're heeding these warnings.
The Tulsa radar is now showing a little bit more of a stronger tornado. Both radars have pretty intense velocities, not as intense as what we saw, a couple minutes ago, but still CC drop and that tight couplet, obviously. Weston's in the chat right now, so Weston, I think you were impacted by the PDS, if I'm not mistaken. Because I think you're near Skytook, right? Because if you did, then I'd really like to hear what you saw out there, because I know you were in the tornado warning for when that touched down.
I think on this next radar scan, this will probably be right over the state line. So again, everybody in this tornado warning, make sure you're getting to your safe spot. Again, we've got another supercell rotating behind it, trying to wrap up a tornado here. It's not succeeded yet, but it's coming dangerously close. So everybody, again, if you're in that warning, treat it like there's a tornado on the ground. It's very obvious that this environment is very, very capable of producing strong tornadoes, as it's shown us several times today. Again, this is this is definitely quite concerning. The good news is this isn't 24 hours from now. If this was 24 hours from now and it was election day and people were going out to vote, this would be an even bigger problem. But luckily, a lot of people probably are, hopefully anyway, having their normal schedule, so they're not thrown off. But yeah, very concerning. By the way, the CC drop is looking a little smaller from both the Fort Smith and the Tulsa radars, but it's recycled several times. This does not mean the tornado's done, so again, stay in your safe spot.
Yeah. Weston said his house got lots of shingles peeled off and part of his school is gone.
Wow. Glad you're okay, Weston.
Yeah, we're glad you're okay.
Okay, so they just condensed that tornado warning. They just updated it. Again, at 4:01 p.m., a confirmed large and extremely dangerous tornado was located over Watts, moving northeast at 40 miles per hour. It is still PDS, and it is now in the state of Arkansas here, it looks like. Wow.
Wow. That was wild.
Dallas saw Oklahoma reported a funnel cloud. Is that what this southern storm here?
You are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely, and complete destruction is possible.
Oh, wow, yes. There's some rotation wrapping up as well near Harrison, Oklahoma. Wow, that is a really, really interesting supercell. That's probably going to get a tornado warning here very soon.
Wow.
Again, there's a funnel cloud reported with that. There's tight rotation near
Which storm is
Harrison, Oklahoma. Again, that's just off to the south of these storms here that we've been watching for a while. So the tornado now has a very light debris signature. I think it's probably, again, just in a cycling phase, unfortunately. Again, it may be occluding, and that's what we're hoping for, but you got to stay in your safe spot if you're out here, because at the very least, there's still debris in the atmosphere, and that's what's really dangerous in situations like this, is debris falling out of the sky and hitting you in the head. That's the way that most people get hurt in tornadoes. It's not like they get sucked up into the tornado like a lot of people think. Again, I am quite concerned about this tornado, or this storm here to the south towards Salisaw. If you guys can look near Marble City, you'll see what supercell I'm talking about. It's starting to wrap up. It's got rotation. Again, apparently a funnel cloud was reported with it.
Yeah, Corey Gherkin has eyes on this and has a really good-looking rotation on it. It's rapidly rotating on his stream.
Dude, look near Harrison. I feel like if you look at past scans, that looks like such a deep debris ball. I know it's not, but on correlation coefficient,
it's not.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to watch it, but they wouldn't let something like that go unwarned.
It's just a lot of contamination.
Yeah.
Yeah, that storm south of our PDS has a really nice wall cloud on it, so.
Yeah, Corey Gherkin's right on that thing. And that, are you talking about the one near Salisaw? Yeah.
Yep.
So again, guys, you've got to watch out for this here. This is really, really concerning, actually. If you're in this area, you need to look out. Again, Marble City down the line needs to watch this. Areas near McKay, Harrison, Seven Oaks, Salisaw, Brushy, all these areas out here. You need to be on the lookout, prepare to take shelter if necessary. In fact, I would just go ahead and start getting to your safe spot now. I think they should issue this tornado warning very shortly here.
Yep.
Yeah. So if you're just now tuning in, we're in the middle of a very dangerous tornado outbreak. Alright, we've seen 2 PDS tornadoes today, but as of right now, we're watching the Watts tornado. It seems to be possibly lifting. Now, it's probably in a recycling phase, and we've seen it do this a lot, where it recycles, but then, drops down again or strengthens again. But as of right now, we have a very, very light debris signature, and our velocity couplet looks at least a little bit less concerning. So we're hoping that this thing is lifting. But we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. That is for areas north and west of Springfield, Missouri here. This is going out for areas near Newport, Golden City, Jericho Springs, and Stockton. Alright, this is for $half size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. I do think we do have some possible rotation out there, but nothing too crazy. So that's for southeastern Barton County, northwestern Cedar County, and northwestern Dade County in southwestern Missouri.
Just so you know, you're just cutting out really bad on the call. I don't know if that's happening on your stream or not, but...
Okay, I think the speakers of my phone were upside down again. I don't know what it is.
It's one of the warning now.
There we go.
It's for the Salisaw storm. So, again, seek shelter immediately. We literally just gave you guys the heads up out here. So, you should be ready again. Central Sequoia and southeastern Adair counties. Seek shelter immediately.
We do have a storm chaser on there. I don't know who that's...
That's Corey Gherkin.
Corey Gherkin? Okay.
Ooh, there might be...
CC?
No. I'm looking at a stream. I can't tell if that... I don't think that's a phone.
Oh. We'll have to watch that. Obviously, Davis pointed that out, so good call, Davis. But,
yeah, great call, Davis.
It was actually Kevin that pointed that out, but...
Great job, Kevin.
Well, I think just the actual structure of the supercell, and I think the supercell is premature, meaning that it's still hasn't gone to its, strongest point. So I think that this is going to have the potential to get a little bit more intense. So this is just the beginning for this supercell to be able to produce a tornado. So I think that's why it's very concerning. But once that main line of non-severe thunderstorms kind of catches up to this, then perhaps it'll, kind of swell up this cell, kind of like almost how our PDS is going right now, but, obviously could definitely do something different. But this is definitely a storm that we need to watch, and if our PDS actually does lift, then this could honestly be our most concerning storm at the moment.
Yep.
Davis, I'm going to try to somehow get your cam onto my stream, so I'm going to try to, add a feature into OBS where I, screen record your stream. I don't know if that's going to be behind, though.
Okay. By the way, apparently emergency management reported lots of destruction from our PDS tornado.
Wow. Okay, so that's...
Dang.
Lots of destruction is how they worded it. That's just crazy. You're live, Weston? Nice.
Oh, did not mean to bring that up. Okay. So again, mainly watching the Sallisaw storm at this point as the tornado up north has lifted. Do stay in your safe spot though in case it does touch back down here shortly, which is possible. But we are just getting so many discrete supercells. The main tornado threat will be between now and 6 p.m. really. So. Alright, new tornado warning has just now been issued for our PDS storm. They have it at observe now instead of PDS, and that includes Fayetteville, Arkansas. So if you're in that area, seek shelter immediately. Again, that is a confirmed tornado according to the National Weather Service there. That is a massive polygon, by the way, and it also does include the area here for this southern storm. They're kind of killing two birds with one stone here.
Yeah. I think, Brisbane is probably included in this warning.
Yeah, this is a massive polygon.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at this. A confirmed tornado was located near Siloam Springs, and then the warning says this. Another developing tornado was near Westville.
So we have...
That's to the south, yeah. That's what Levi pointed out earlier.
Okay, so the Westville tornado is developing with a funnel cloud reported, correct?
I don't think there's a funnel cloud report. I think you're thinking of the southern storm.
Oh, the Silsaw one.
That was the Sallisaw.
Or the Sallisaw.
Sallisaw.
Still no CC drop with the southern storm there, but still tight velocities. Obviously, still that pretty nasty hook echo. That's base reflectivity. But, yeah.
So then the new tornado warning here is for western Benton County, northwestern Washington County, and northeastern Adair County in Arkansas and Oklahoma, respectively. Four tornado warnings, 3 different storms. Okay, Sallisaw storm, the Westville storm, and then the one that originally produced the PDS tornado.
You're on the warning, yeah. You live like an hour away from your school, which is in the Springdale area, so you're closer to Fort Smith. Alright. Okay, so if you're not on the warning, then hopefully that's going north of you, because, well, you'd actually, if you're northwest of Fort Smith, the only thing you need to worry about is our Marble City storm, and then whatever comes up behind it. Davis, there's an area of rotation near Stigler, also with a possible hook echo developing. Do you see that?
Let me look.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
That's definitely a name we talked about yesterday.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of these similar areas popping up in the past couple of days.
Wow, it just started pouring outside my house. Yeah, I do see that. Yeah, it's been heavy rain here all day. For anybody back into parts of the Midwest, again, there are even flood warnings back into parts of southern Illinois.
I did see that.
You know, a lot of rain and thunderstorms back here into parts of Missouri and even back into Illinois quite a bit. Again, been seeing rain all day in my area. Again, several inches, and it's continuing to tack on here. Actually, if I look at the storm total precipitation, Well, yeah, I've seen several inches of rain, so.
Oh wow. I mean,
I'll probably be under a flood advisory by the end of the day.
Our previous PDS tornado still looks strong, and I mean, I don't know if we still have a CC drop or not. I don't think we do, but
Yeah. The Tulsa radar is showing a really strong velocity couplet.
so is the Fort Smith radar, so maybe this is just very close to the ground, just maybe not all the way down, but I don't know.
And this is heading up towards Martin and Pedro, so seek shelter. Again, this previously produced a tornado, and it could still be, or it could be a whole new tornado, we really don't know. But for right now, all we know is that we need to be taking this seriously.
Yeah.
Getting near the spot. Okay. So again, obviously all the focus has really been on the Oklahoma and Arkansas storms, and for good reason, but I want to quickly bring our attention back here to Texas. Again, the tornado watch still remains in effect for northeast Texas, and there are still some supercells trying to develop. Again, we've got just really heavy thunderstorms in Dallas. We've got a flash flood warning for parts of Dallas, but we do have a severe storm down towards Itasca that is currently warned for a quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds. And there's also a storm in the north warned for ping-pong ball-sized hail up towards Bonham, so look out for that.
Dude, the Burleson, the Fort Worth radar is contaminated so bad, it's literally showing, like, yellow, orange, and red, but, like, for every form of precipitation. Like, it's just really weird what's going on with this.
By the way, so the tornado here, it went very close to a mesonet in Oklahoma. Apparently, this mesonet definitely did not get the core of it at its strongest, or else this report would be a lot higher, but apparently a 76-mile-an-hour gust was recorded, and again, that's just on the outskirts of that tornado there on South Levi.
What's up? I am live now.
It also got a 7 millibar drop.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so
I was
we're
like,
just on a call here right now. We're going to be discussing severe weather.
We're all live. Me, Davis, you, and I don't know if Jesse is live, but...
I'm out of town, so I'm not live right now.
Oh.
Alright, so the PDS tornado warning has officially expired.
Alright.
Okay, is it just Tor R now?
Yeah.
That was a big warning.
That was...
It's a very big
Very
warning,
massive,
and
yeah.
it's for two different storms, so they kind of killed
Yeah.
two birds with one stone there.
So I called this one down near McKay. I said it'd be our next tornado warning. And 3 seconds later, it went tornado warning, so I don't know what's happening today.
We also, by the way, just got a new severe thunderstorm warning down on the Oklahoma-Texas state line. This is for that storm I just mentioned a few minutes ago. It's now downgraded to quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-an-hour winds. No longer ping-pong ball-sized hail, but still something to look out for there.
Radar coverage continues to get worse and worse as this enters our dead zone in southeastern Oklahoma. So unfortunately, just the imagery of this storm is going to get worse and worse as the day goes on. But the fact that it's weakening at this point is a good sign, because then we don't really need to worry about not being able to see it. But we just want to make sure that we don't get any, tornadic storms in Texas. Right now, basically what's happening in Texas is that we've just seen some fairly large hail, some downpours, and just some gusty thunderstorms. That's pretty much what we've seen, and it's really been all around the DFW Metroplex in that general area, but we haven't really seen any tornadic storms down there yet. Keep in mind, we have a tornado watch, and we do have that 10% hatch, so just, be on the lookout.
Yeah.
So something really cool is on both of the PDS tornadoes, there has been a mesonet that's been potentially hit, because the earlier one recorded a 94-mile-per-hour wind gust and a 7 millibar drop near Nowata. on the earlier PDS, and then
then again, this one recorded the 76. So
Yeah.
Wait, okay, this is important. So apparently, as of 9 minutes ago, there was still a tornado on the ground with our storm that was originally PDS here, according to a trained spotter. So this definitely can still be on the ground here in southern Benton County. So you need to stay in your safe spot.
Yeah.
And it's just getting so messy here in this radar
the tornado that was near, like, Adair, or that old PDS tornado, the only thing that stopped it was the inflow being choked off.
Yeah, it actually does look like a line of storms is forming here on the Texas-Oklahoma state line. So the tornado threat, I think in general here is going to start decreasing, but the damaging wind threat is going to go up significantly. And again, we still can't rule out any isolated tornadoes for storms that pop up ahead of the line. But for right now, hopefully it looks like the tornado threat may be on a slight decrease.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Sorry, everybody. I know everyone...
What happened to Jesse? I haven't heard Jesse for a few minutes. Is he still here?
Yeah, I'm AFK for a bit.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, my mom just left the house. My brother's, like, critically sick, so I just had to go help him out. But yeah, I'm back.
Blue Springs, the storm that was near Marble City, my thinking is that it might be able to squeeze out a tornado, but the line will probably catch up to it and probably diminish its tornado threat sometime in the near future.
I'm calling, with Davis and everyone else, but I'm streaming on my computer.
Okay.
Am I going to stream for the severe weather tomorrow? Yes. Yeah, again, we do have 2 areas now highlighted at a 2% tornado risk for tomorrow. We'll get back to that in a second, but we did just get a new severe thunderstorm running, a massive one in southeast Oklahoma here. Again, the Texas storm, again, there's 4 severe warnings for this one storm because it's like 3 or 4 different National Weather Service zones meet. So if we look here, we can see we've got the Tulsa, Oklahoma, which I don't know how this is their area because this is right along the Texas state line, but Tulsa, Fort Worth, Texas. We've also got Norman, Oklahoma. So, again, literally 3 different National Weather Service zones meet right in that area.
I don't know what's going on, but my radar is not loading, so that's really annoying.
Okay, so I think I'm going to hop off the call for a second. I think I got to go grab something real quick. But
There we go.
Sounds good.
Our Siloam Spring Storm, our previous PDS, has a lot of lightning production, so that might be still a storm to watch. I don't know if that's on the ground anymore. It says it's observed, but
it's not at this point. There's no way to confirm it.
Yeah, did you see we had the tornado report?
Yeah, that's from like 20 minutes ago though. So
yeah, okay.
Again, guys, we'll talk about Tropical Storm Raphael, soon to be Hurricane Raphael, more tomorrow, since today is such an active day. But again, Tropical Storm watch is in effect for Key West. We can't even just say the Florida Keys because it's not for all the Florida Keys. So Key West, and then again, a tornado threat also is in place there for Wednesday. So
I think we'll probably get a severe thunderstorm warning for Marble City and Vian. That looks like a little bit of a stronger portion of the line. I think that's probably meeting the criteria for severe thunderstorm wind gusts with probably 60 mile. There's probably 60 mile per hour wind gusts put in there, and I think also they should issue another one down near Stigler because that's also another area of increased wind. So I would definitely issue a severe warning for them. So we'll probably see that come in shortly. But still got a tiny hook echo on our Marble City tornado warning, so we'll have to watch that. But it looks like it's going to get swelled up by this line, which should help decrease the tornado threat. So honestly, it's just severe weather, regular severe weather coverage once these 2 tornado warnings expire, if that's the case. I mean, obviously we could get more tornadoes today, but I think really from now on it's going to get much lower.
Again, though, the damaging winds will still be a massive thing. Again, a 30% risk here. It's going to be a very widespread damaging wind threat from parts of Missouri back into Texas. Again, I think we can't definitely rule out some 80 mile per hour wind gusts this evening, which again are tornado force winds. So again, whether they're rotating in a funnel shape or they're straight line, 80 mile per hour winds are nothing to scoff at. So we'll probably still be watching things here very closely, even after these cells get swallowed by this line. By the way, the Marble City, the storm northeast of there, the supercell tornado warning, it looks like the inflow notch is starting to become a little bit more noticeable. So again, this is a very healthy supercell. So we'll see what happens. Again, it looks like it's moving at about the same pace as the line. Maybe the line's moving a little faster, so it's still got a few minutes to produce a tornado. So we've got to, again, continue to stay in your safe spot. By the way, the one up towards the one that was originally PDS and the southern storm of that is now all just radar indicated.
Yeah. So you can see here our inflow notch would actually start to shape our Hageko, and that's what we're seeing here. Alright, and then our RFD is also helping out with that. So just all the kinematics and, you know, all the nerdy stuff that we talk about with tornado formation is starting to come together a little bit here. So it's still not looking like a tornado is imminent, but if you're in Honey Hill, you gotta be on the lookout because this is heading straight for you, and this has still got some time to, you know, try to actually get serious about producing a tornado, so just be on the lookout. But, you know, if you're in this tornado warning, just get in your safe spot, because you never know what's going to happen. But if you're near Greasy, interesting name, Cherry Tree, or Bell, you need to get in your safe spot.
Yeah.
Greasy is a crazy town name, not going to lie. I'm on call with a phone.
Again, mainly watching this one storm here at this point near Greasy. Again, we'll keep watching the one up towards the western part of Arkansas, but it looks like at this point that should mostly just be a wind and a hail threat. Jesse's out of town right now, so that's why he's not live today.
Yeah.
But he only goes live for the big risks anyway, so.
Wicked Wall Cloud north of Fort Smith. That makes sense. That's probably with our Stillwell storm. Brisen just said that. Are you seeing that, like, out your window, or are you just learning that from, like, a report or something?
Yeah, I've seen it from north of Fort Smith. It's probably from this storm here.
Weston, I'm sorry, but usually it's only me, Davis, and Jesse, and Levi that call, so I'm happy to have you, you know, here with me in the chat, but I think we're going to stick to just having me and Davis on call as for right now. You saw it from your window? Wow.
So the power outage map is not loading on my computer, but on mobile, the PDS tornado knocked out power for several thousand customers, it looks like, especially across portions of Adair County.
Yeah.
Adair County.
Yeah, I think we're gonna, I don't know, you know, if we got any chasers already posting pictures on social media of that, but I'm sure we're gonna start to learn about the damage that's left behind by that thing, and I honestly do think that it's probably gonna cause an issue with our power outages. So yeah. Well, if things get out of hand, you'd like me to let you know. Yeah, I mean, if you see anything out there, I mean, obviously you're probably in the biggest tornado hotspot in America, so you being able to be in my chat is awesome because you can report for me, and obviously today you were hit by a tornado, which is pretty crazy, but just I appreciate you being here. And Brisen too. Brisen's in Arkansas, which is another tornado hotspot. Salome Spring Storm is dying out fast. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be much of an issue down the line.
So the severe thunderstorm warning in southern Missouri has been canceled. It's been left at a special weather statement, which is interesting.
Yeah, so I don't know why they're not warning the line, honestly. It honestly does actually, right near Sallisaw, I think, Brisen pointed this out, but I think that this bow echo that you're seeing here, this is actually indicative of some very intense winds. So I think this is actually the beginning of our possible QLCS-like event. But if it's starting to look like this, as of right now, then, I mean, down the line, this could get really strong. So I just, watch for the, timeline of this to see what happens.
Yes.
Looks like, Connor Croft is in Fort Smith right now, kind of just waiting to get hit by this line.
Yeah. And Corey Gherkin's still trying to ride that Stillwell storm that's been trying desperately to do something for the past half hour now. It's just not been succeeding.
Yeah, it's about to get...
It's starting to get swallowed by the line.
Yeah, it's also interacting with some mountains, I think.
Are there mountains out here? Oh, yeah, there are.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to do anything to it, but...
Well, those are very small mountain tops. According to Raider Omega's little height indicator tool. So.
You're working on counting stars at it? Nice. Feels like nothing's happening. Well, I think it's just because we just came off of a very active plan. We just had a PDS tornado, which was very strong, so... Rotation east of Stigler. I pointed that out a little bit earlier, but I guess that's ramping up again. On the line, velocity's picking up on 60 plus mile per hour winds. Yeah, I think they should really warn it now. Alright. Finally a little radar load. I don't know, near Kyoto. I don't think that's really... Yeah, I guess it is rotation. It's just nothing crazy. We'll watch it. But...
So again, both these tornado warnings expire in 8 minutes, and honestly, neither one of them look like they should probably get reissued. So, for the first time since, early this morning, we could be at 0 tornado warnings, because we've had tornado warnings all throughout the day, and if that happens, honestly, we can probably cut off the stream a little earlier than I was planning. Again, I mean, it really feels like we just started live, but we have been live for over an hour, so again, if these tornado warnings continue, then we'll keep coverage going, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, honestly, and if they are going to do that, they will do that within the next few minutes, so we're about to find out, honestly.
Yeah. Did I have school off today? No, I had school. See, if I had school off today, I'd be live. This live stream would be going for, probably about 6 hours, but yeah, I unfortunately, the bus took the long, we have 2 routes on our bus, and unfortunately today we had to take the long route, so that's why I got home very late, but it's kind of funny, because as soon as I got home, our, Arkansas PDS, started to get very strong, so it was, good and bad timing at the same time.
By the way, I'm going to let everybody know, during our severe weather coverage tomorrow, and then also the tropical storm Raphael update, which at that point it'll probably be Hurricane Raphael. I'm going to make this so incredibly clear right now. If any politics get brought up, you're getting booted from the chat immediately. We're not going to start anything even remotely related to the story again. Talking about the fact that it's election day, but do not get political. That's not the game we're trying to play. Again, we've got a serious start for tornadoes tomorrow, potentially across Dixie Alley, but also Wisconsin. So we got stuff to cover, so we got stuff to do. But anyway, new severe thunderstorm warning for Idabel, Oklahoma for a tornado possible tag. And that may sound surprising, but I actually just looked at an X post pointing out the severity of this storm, which is why I kind of went over to this earlier. And again, we'll continue to watch that. By the way, new tornado warning just issued for the Arkansas-Missouri state line for Rogers. So they did actually continue the tornado warning on that storm, but I don't really think that's much to watch, if I'm being completely honest with you.
It's about to get swallowed up by a line. I guess it kind of makes sense for them to warn it again, but that's really honestly just to be safe. That's not
We really don't have a great radar view of it either, honestly.
We don't.
So.
Dude, where am I? How do you change alert settings? It's crazy. I still don't know how to use Radar Omega entirely. Dude, what?
Yeah, hopefully the severe weather does not impact the turnout. Again, guys, go out and vote, but only if you can do so safely. Again, it is very important that you go out and vote, make your voice heard. But if you are doing that, make sure that you are doing so in a safe manner. Again, there's a spot in Wisconsin where we're going to be watching for tornadoes. And again, that's obviously going to be hugely controversial because that's a swing state. So go out and vote. Your vote's very important. But there will be a tornado threat out there. So it's not a huge tornado threat, but it is something to look out for. So just make that clear.
How do you change alert settings on Radar Omega? I don't know how. I don't remember, but...
You go to the settings, and then there's a little box, or there under outlooks and monitorings, the little triangle with the exclamation mark.
I thought I clicked on that. I don't... Wait, what? I'm just stupid, but...
Yeah, the Clarksville, Idaho. Was that 2 years ago to the day? That's insane.
That's wild.
And they're under another tornado possible severe thunderstorm warning.
Yeah, I thought Idabel was familiar. That's funny.
Oh, yeah, they did. Yeah, I knew they got hit by a wedge a couple of years ago. I didn't realize it was 2 years ago to the date, but now that I think about it, yeah, that was the 15% patch day.
That is absolutely wild.
2022.
I saw a lot of people on X actually relating this event to that one because it's such a similar setup.
Well, in a similar area, too.
Yeah, I mean, it's, like, kind of weird. But yeah. I feel like all across Oklahoma, there's always a few towns that are familiar from recent tornadoes, like, you know, Henrietta, Claremore, so. It's countless names. Alright, well, that tornado warning is now getting pretty close to the Arkansas-Missouri border, so we'll probably see we'll see that enter Missouri soon.
I really doubt Ireland gets wedges soon.
There's like...
Hi guys, I'm back.
Oh, what's up?
What's up?
Davis, I don't know if that's contamination. I'm like 99% sure, but south of Bentonville.
Arkansas?
Yeah. Wow.
Hold on, we got a new tornado warning here. They extended the tornado warning for the Stillwell storm, even though it's basically already a part of the line. So, Lincoln, Arkansas, seek shelter.
That's shocking, honestly.
Wow. Was not expecting that. No, they extended both of them, dang.
So that's going out for Stillwell, Lincoln, Honey Hill, which we actually talked about previously. Summers, Settle, and Ray. So all of a sudden we are up to 4 tornado warnings for 2 storms that don't really look like they're going to produce tornadoes anytime soon.
But yeah, so before we end off here, well, I'm going to end off. I don't know about Mr. Storm, but before I end off here, because I'm going to end off in a couple minutes, if we go ahead and take a look at the NAM here, we can kind of look at tomorrow's event. So let's go ahead and push this out here. So this is 7 a.m. tomorrow, all right? We've got the remnants of these storms from tonight that'll still be producing winds across northeast Texas, southeast Oklahoma, central Arkansas, and south central Missouri. We're going to see some storms start to pop up in Wisconsin, sub-severe. By the time we get to noon, things get pretty interesting. We're going to be watching for some stronger thunderstorms along the line for parts of Texas all the way back into parts of Illinois. And then by 1 and 2 p.m., you may start to notice some of these little discrete storms popping up in Wisconsin. I think 1 to 5 p.m. would probably be the greatest corridor for a tornado threat in like north central Wisconsin. So that'll probably be when our stream is around 1 to 5 p.m. somewhere in that time frame. Obviously, we're not going to go live for 4 hours on marginal risk day, but we will watch out for that. So again, that's is kind of the outlook there for tomorrow. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning, by the way. It's a reissuance here for the storm along the Texas-Oklahoma state line that is just not moving at all. Quarter size still 60-mile-an-hour winds. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and end off my stream here. Mr. Storm, you going to keep going?
Yeah, I'll probably keep going.
All right, so Mr. Storm's going to keep going. So everybody, please go tune into his stream if you want to see more coverage. But for right now, I'm going to say peace and see you guys later. So, see ya. All right. I think I'm going to hop off call here because I got a couple things to do because as soon as I got home, I went live. So I still have some stuff to look at, especially revolving around election day. So
yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
All good.
I'll talk to you guys later.
All right, see you, man.
Davis, have a good night. If I don't see you again.
Jess, are you gonna stay on here?
Yeah, just for a little bit because I have to go soon.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll stay on just for a bit.
Gotta fix my thumbnail real quick. But I appreciate all the support on the stream. We getting a few subscribers. I believe we have like 8 people watching right now. 4.
That's really good.
So yeah. But nothing too crazy is going on at the moment.
Yep.
We do have Tropical Storm Raphael. It's expected to become Hurricane Raphael. And we did just get a new tornado warning. Where's that at? Oh wow. Okay, so that's in southeastern Oklahoma. Okay, so Idabel, Oklahoma is officially under a tornado warning. And that's radar indicated. That was a shocker.
That is a shocker.
Can you do you mind if you turn my stream off on your device because it's playing in the background?
It's not on my device. My mic might be glitching. Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Let me leave and rejoin.
Alright. But yeah, that's radar indicated for Idabel. Now, you can tell it looks very contaminated, and that's only because the closest radar site is Fort Smith, and Fort Smith is like 100 miles away, so it's very unfortunate that we have to use that radar, but this is horrible radar coverage, so I hate to say it, but we honestly have no idea what's going on in Idabel, so that's also a tough job on the National Weather Service's hands, so we're just gonna have to watch whatever we can see out there, but that's a new tornado warning, so I'm glad that we stayed live here.
Yeah, the Shreveport radar is showing, you can see the rotation a lot better on it.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah, so... Alright,
Can you still hear your stream?
No, it was fixed.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so the Shreveport radar does show a little bit of rotation there. So I guess it's a little bit better, but that's for Idabel, Broken Bow, showing these more populated areas, but I don't know if you guys remember, but Idabel was a few years ago hit by a tornado on this day, and it was a very similar setup, pretty much same exact area, but it was a 15% hatch, same kind of trough classic setup there, but yeah. Shreveport
Unfortunately, it's in a radar hole, so there's horrible coverage for this area.
Yeah. I didn't realize Shreveport was actually the better option. How far away is that? Let's see. That's over 100 miles.
115 miles, I think.
Yeah, 115 miles away, but it's better radar coverage. That's crazy.
That is crazy.
So, to kind of give you guys an idea of what's going on exactly is basically what we've got is just a little bit of rotation. But if we had a radar site closer to here, then we'd be able to really see how strong it is. But this is just giving a sense of the fact that we have some rotation going on. Davis is just like that. What's up, Roman? Davis and Brisbane both like elections and stuff like that, which is crazy because you've never met anyone like that, let alone 2 in one day. I mean, it's interesting stuff, but we're not going to get political, like Davis said. That severe warning does also have the tornado possible tag, so keep that in mind. So we're up to 5 tornado warnings. Or, no, that's not true. We have 3. Alright, so most of our storm chases are around our Stillwell tornado here. Alright, or tornado warning, I should say. Rotation looks very messy, and it doesn't even look strong at all, so I wouldn't really be worried about that one, but still get in your safe spot if you're in that tornado warning. And then it always...
The couple, it looks a lot stronger on the new scan, by the way.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
And near Rogers, that always, to me, for the past couple of scans has looked like contamination, but it's just stayed like that for a while. And if that's not contamination, that's still some very strong rotation, so I think that's the only reason why they would continue that tornado warning. Alright, so apparently the Idabel tornado warning has stronger rotation, so we'll check out the Shreveport radar.
Stronger than the last scan.
When you can, do you think you could give me mod? It's light. If not, it's just your Davis's. Yeah, I'll think about it after stream. But yeah, the Idabel rotation looks a little bit more intense as for the Shreveport radar. So if it looks that intense from all the way over here, then it's probably decently concerning. So
yeah.
10 likes on the stream. Let's set a goal for 25 likes.
Smash that like button, y'all. It looks like there's some decent rotation on the special weather statement storm near Mount Pleasant, south of the Idabel storm.
Oh, okay.
Near Mount Vernon.
Alright, we set up a stream goal here. I'm gonna pin that message so we can hit that. Doesn't really matter, but I would do anything to help moderate the chat. Yeah, I appreciate that. I had my hand on this chair for like a long time. I just made a crazy pattern. That feels really weird. Gritty at 25 likes? Bet. Alright, I'm gonna get you guys to like the stream by grittying. I will do a gritty. I'm warning you, it's really bad. But if you want to see me gritty and embarrass myself on stream, then smash that like button.
I can already hear all the edits that Jack's about to make.
Jack right now is absolutely freaking out because he's about to get insane photos of me grittying.
That's funny.
This special weather statement has been going on for so long in Joplin. I'm sick of it. It's like... craziest patterns when you fall asleep on your arm. You want me to flex? Bro, that's weird.
No, that's crazy.
That is crazy. You change your mind? That's wild. 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so unfortunately, I have to go for probably about like 5 minutes. But I will be right back with you guys. I have to go take care of my brother, so I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. I apologize for that long wait. This is incredible what's going on. We just got another absolutely insane round of tornadoes. Okay, we have 2 tornadoes on the ground right now. We have one, unfortunately, in Idabel, Oklahoma. This one went observed, alright, on the same day. Is it 2 years in a row?
2 years ago.
2 years ago, on this day, we had a destructive tornado in Idabel. We have another one on this day. This just went observed. I had to babysit my brother because he's sick right now, but we're back. But the big one is up here in Arkansas. This, oh my gosh, look near Salsa. Look near Salsa. Hold on, what is that? Hold on, near Gans. Look at that.
Oklahoma?
That's in, yeah, Oklahoma. I don't know. Do you see the hook echo on that?
Where at?
That ain't no hook echo. That's just a cell.
Okay. But this is the big one. North of Rogers here, we have a debris signature that is over 4 miles wide. This is like 5 miles wide, guys. This needs to go PDS right now, and if this went pretty much right through Bentonville, so this is, honestly, if this gets any stronger, this is close to tornado emergency.
I think the next warning that they're going to issue here will either be probably be a PBS, but it'll be again, if it gets too much stronger, and if it was, I feel like if it was just entering, what? Okay, you gotta go. Yes, I get it. I think if it was just entering Bentonville, it'd go Tory, so I've gotta go, unfortunately.
Oh,
New
damn.
scan's not showing. Wait, what?
Davis has to go.
Peace out, David. Is my radar glitching? Because the new scan's not showing any correlation coefficient drop over P ridge, but instead there's a what is the heck?
I don't know what's going on with you. P Ridge is getting slammed right now by a large tornado. Yeah, I think is it this one? Yeah. This is the one we need to watch, but we also have that one near Idabel. It's an uncondensed cone tornado and rain wrapped. Evan Freiberg has it on cam on the right side. Alright. I don't think we need a tornado emergency, but we definitely need PDS. And this is exactly, if they do it right now, this is exactly what happened with the previous one. Alright, the observed tornado warning was it was going to expire in a couple of minutes, but then they reissue a big one that's PDS. So I think they're going to do that, but yeah, it's not as populated as Bentonville, so I think that's why they might not push this to tornado emergency. But honestly, if I had them, I would do PDS, but you know, this is a massive debris signature, so regardless, if this gets any bigger, that's when you really need to consider pushing this to tornado emergency. But you can see this is like 5 miles wide.
Yeah, this is a massive debris signature.
I don't know if this is, but this could be stronger than our previous PDS, so I'm hoping that the same crowd in here. Obviously, I was gone for about 10 minutes.
Yeah, this definitely could be stronger than our earlier PBS 2020 because this debris ball is way bigger than the PBS tornado earlier. Like, way bigger.
I don't know if velocities are glitched out, but as of the last scan that I looked at, we didn't have a really clear view of how strong the rotation was because, because you can see with that debris signature, there's no way that we only have this much rotation. I mean, I think this is still rotation here, but I think it might even be glitched out, which is a huge problem because, I mean, there's no way that this debris signature matches up with that. Okay, so the CC drop actually just got a lot less intense, still near Little Flock. I don't know, is that even...
No. The radar's glitch, it keeps shooting you back to, like...
it keeps taking it back to a recent scan. That's so weird.
It's happening to me too. That's why I thought that's what I was saying a bit earlier. That's why I thought my radar was glitching.
Yeah, so that's
me back to an earlier scan.
That's a previous scan. Yeah, so like Kevin mentioned, we do also have a tornado on the ground in Idabel. I don't think that's debris. I think that's contamination. But just keep in mind that there's still an ongoing tornado out here. Ooh, that looks strong actually.
Did they get rid of the tornado warning?
For what?
For the debris ball over P Ridge, there's no tornado warning over it anymore for me.
Dude, is Radar Omega just tripping or what? Dude, you're right. There is no tornado warning.
What?
Okay, I don't... Just to let you know, numerous streamers have that problem too. Radar Omega... Okay, so apparently Radar Omega is glitching really badly, so there is a tornado warning. I don't know why, but Radar Omega is not bringing it up. I don't know if this is my Wi-Fi, guys, but my... just the entire radar is having a hard time coming up. So this was our...
I think that's everyone.
This was our reflectivity presentation that we had here. You can see that we did have our hook echo as this was approaching Fayetteville. This is a delayed scan, so there's obviously something seriously wrong with Radar Omega, which is horrendous timing. But you can see there was that hook echo. So I think we're very lucky that this wasn't as strong as it appears to be now once it was in Fayetteville. But just this is a really unfortunate time to have Radar Omega, glitch out.
Yeah. Also, keep in mind there is a tornado on the ground heading into Broken Bow right now, so if you're in that area, get to your safe spot immediately.
Yeah, I might need to switch the radar scope on my phone. Oh, does it say be right back, or can you guys see my stream?
Oh, hold on. Let me check.
I think they can see my stream. It's no longer on the ground? Oh, wait, which one? The Springdale one, or the... You're back? Okay, Brazen, we just had a monstrous tornado, apparently, in Fayetteville. Okay, so the Idabel tornado is now lifted, so that is a radar indicated now. We do have another tornado warning that's west of New Boston, where we actually had previously a tornado emergency this year. That was a different story. That was actually issued when it was lifted. But this one is still on the ground, I think. I don't know what's going on. They canceled I don't think they canceled it. I think it's still in effect. I'm gonna check radar scope and see. Because if they canceled that, then, I mean, obviously they have a massive job in their hands, but that would be really horrible. Yeah, they didn't cancel it. It's still up on radar scope.
Okay. Yeah, we have a massive debris wall going through the center of P Ridge right now. Jeez.
Yeah, if you look at... Dude, what is going on with Radar Omega? I'm trying to get my Radar Omega to do something. It's just not working.
I think it's down for everybody right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to use radar scope and just show it. I mean, this is really bad, but...
This is horrible timing.
Yeah, but... basically, we've got...
The debris ball is gone for P Ridge, actually.
Yeah, so that's...
The scan just came out, and it looks like there's no more debris ball.
I hate to have to put my phone up to the camera, but this was all I gotta do, because this is... I mean, Radar Omega won't even show the tornado warning. It's not catching up with current scans. It's... I don't know what's going on. I could restart the app, which might work, but apparently it's glitching out for everybody, so I'm sure everyone who has it is switching to radar scope. And unfortunately, I don't have the radar scope subscription, so right now radar scope is kind of coming in clutch for somebody. Alright, but we're gonna try reload Radar Omega here and see if that does the trick. But I don't think it will. And it's not even loading. There we go. I do have a backup. It's Attic Radar. That's a website. It's not as powerful as Radar Omega, but it will work. So let's see. So yeah, Radar Scope is still catching up with this. Let's see. What does Radar Scope have? I can't even tell. I think that's still a big debris signature. Okay. Okay, so this scan should be the right one. Dude, did it lift? There's no way.
I think so. Yeah, there's no debris ball over P Ridge anymore.
Because this scan is the 611 scan, and that had to come in 3 minutes ago. So if this is the right scan, then I guess there's no debris signature. Oh, wow. Okay, so we just had wow. Okay, I'm very confused as to what just happened, but I think we all...
I have no idea what just happened. I think we had an incredibly brief but strong tornado.
Exactly. We just had
Okay. know how the debris signature just like disappeared off of.
Nick Kraz and his tornado intensity guidance estimated low in EF3 on the long track PDS in Oklahoma and Arkansas. Take this with a grain of salt. We did not know until the National Weather Service rates it. Wow.
Dang.
Reported impassable roads due to flooding in Little Flock. Wow. Weather-wise is good too as well. Yeah, we might have to use that if Radar Mega glitches. All your friends were calling about the tornado, so you had to go, but it's not on the ground now. Yeah, so what we just had was, we just had a incredibly brief but very strong tornado. Look at this debris signature, guys. Look at this. This was, I think, wow. So they're lucky that they didn't push this to PDS, because this lifted in a matter of seconds. So I think what happened was it just went over a very populated area, because look at this. There are so many streets and homes out here, so even though it was weak, I think it was able to pick up a ton of debris, and it was strong, but that was just so brief compared to what the, CC drop looked like. I mean, based off the CC drop, you'd think that was going to be a completely full-blown long-track tornado, perhaps even our strongest of the day, but that's already lifted. That wasn't a Radar Omega glitch. The warning, I guess, was canceled, but I don't know.
That was weird.
That was very weird. But luckily, I don't think we have any tornadoes on the ground anymore. So that was just a brief, intense moment that we had.
I think what happened, it may have interacted with the lion, which enhanced its rotation for a minute.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know.
shear is very, very intense here. And I think what happens is, basically, you get your main line here. I'll kind of draw this out. Because it's going to make sense if I draw it. But if my pen wants to work. Why is nothing working today?
Everything's broken.
Yeah, there we go. Alright, let me fix my color. Okay, so basically what's going on is you got your main line of thunderstorms here. Alright, these are for the most part not severe, but you do obviously have your cells that are, for the most part, getting swallowed up by this line. Now, what you do have is you've got an increased area of shear that's kind of pushed up against this line. And I think that the reason why we're seeing a lot of these stronger tornadoes when they're basically just about to get swallowed up by this line is because they're interacting with that increased amount of shear. Because right now, in this area, you probably have shear that's blowing to, probably 80 to 90 knots. But say this area closer to the line, as it pushes up against the line, if that makes sense, alright, your shear is going to get higher and higher. So you're probably seeing 100 to 110 knot shear for the most part, if that's the high end amount. Obviously, you could have maybe 60 to 70 knot shear here, and then maybe 80 to 90. That's probably more of a reasonable number. But that's kind of, I think, the idea of what's going on right now, and that's pretty much why we're seeing these abrupt, strong tornadoes. Little Flock tornado was a rope / stovepipe. Alright. Tornado north of Rogers is a stout rope stovepipe tornado posted 2 minutes ago on X by another stream. Alright, north of Rogers. So that was actually the one we just had. Alright. Am I in your stream?
5 mile wide to prove all those crazy.
I'm not. But now that everything's calmed down, we can get back to my goal of 25 likes. So I don't know how you guys are gonna do it, because I think all of you have liked the stream. But if we get to 25 likes, I will do a gritty. I'm not flexing, but that is just bro, Jack. I swear, the fact that Blizzard and everyone else stuck with the idea of me flexing if we hit that goal is just wild.
You should put out a poll and ask them.
I don't know how to put out a poll. I don't know why, but I still don't know how.
Really? I forgot how to do it.
Yeah, I don't understand how.
I'm pretty sure you should see your chat bar, and there should be like a plus button, and when you click that, it should give you the option.
Yeah.
If that doesn't work, then I forgot.
I don't see that. We're relying more on mergers, discrete cells, in order to get these tornadoes. SRH is prime, but our thermodynamics could limit mergers and more mergers and a more discrete cellular mode is what today relied on. Alright.
How much tornadoes do you think we saw today so far?
Well, we've had 3 notable ones. I think we've had like 6 or 7 today.
So
we probably had more.
My bad, go ahead.
But today's definitely been a severe weather outbreak. I don't know if it's been quite a tornado outbreak today, but we've seen 2 PDS, 3 notable ones, because that one was obviously brief but strong in Fayetteville. But then we've also had a few minor ones. Obviously back in Idabel recently, which still has a radar indicated tornado warning, which we should be paying attention to. And then a couple back in Oklahoma. But as of right now, we've got a tornado warning north of Mount Pleasant, Texas, and then one north of Idabel, Oklahoma here. Alright, both are radar indicated, and then both supercells have the tornado possible tag. Alright, we have a quarter-size hail at 60-mile-per-hour wind gust severe thunderstorm warning for Antlers, Oklahoma. Alright, but everything north of there is just our Fayetteville tornado. What's up, Sam?
Hi, Sam.
Jesse, you want, Sam wants to hop on call with you.
I'm not home, so I don't have my Discord up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm out of town.
Any severe weather heading towards Illinois tonight? I wouldn't really think there would be any severe weather. I don't know what regions of Illinois you're at. I heard you say earlier that you're, like, northwest Illinois, like, not quite in Davenport, but in that very general, vicinity. Because as of right now, what we've got is basically just some showers and storms that are riding, I-70 moving north, and, that's pretty much all you're going to get. So, if anything, you're just going to get some showers and thunderstorms, but no severe weather is expected, unless you're in, like, southeastern Illinois. And even there, we're not seeing much.
Yep. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off the call, so
Alright,
if I don't talk to you tonight, then good night, dude. Have a great rest of your stream, dude.
Thank you for joining me. I'll see you later. Alrighty, so, that was Jesse TWX for you. So we're gonna chill here and wait for our, tornado warnings to expire, and then we'll, kind of just sit a little bit longer and see what happens if we get any more tornado warnings, because, dude, my timing is so bad. Whenever I'm gone, we get intense tornadoes. Northeast of Harrison, Arkansas may need a tornado warning. We saw a bunch of pictures of the tornado that was in Rogers earlier. That was the brief one, so that's actually interesting to see. Brisbane, can you send the source to that? Because I want to see those photos. Alright, northeast of Harrison. Let's take a look at that. I think I remember talking about Harrison. I don't know why I can't spell Harrison. I thought it was 2 S's. I don't know why. Harrison, Arkansas. Oops. There we go. Alright. Let me see. I don't think so. I think that's maybe near, like, Diamond City, and that's not even really strong rotation. But Harrison, I don't think, deserves a tornado warning. Honestly, if we're looking for a specific area here, if anything, it's really around Diamond City. We have a tiny couplet possibly setting up there, or, like, Jasper, but I don't see anything too concerning near Harrison at the moment. I mean, maybe that could be definitely some weak rotation trying to set up, but we'll see. You'll try? Alright, thank you. You hit 50 subscribers? Nice. Yeah, we are up to 914 subs on this stream, so happy about that. It's been a very successful stream. Viewership has been pretty good. So, I'm planning on improving the stream layout. I feel like I should add more stuff, so I'm probably gonna add like flashing lights on the side of your screen to kind of, you know, I don't know, add to the mood, I guess, for our, whenever we have tornado warnings. So kind of like what Ryan Hollywood does, except it's gonna be on the screen instead of like in my studio, which also I'm in the middle of my basement with a table and a ring light and microphone and a computer, but the plan is to get this green screen set up, which I don't think you guys can see, but there's a green screen right here that's in a box, and then just get some, you know, curtain walls or whatever, and just kind of set them up around here, and then make a studio out of it. But I will invest in that once I get enough money, but that's just a long project that we're talking about. But yeah, I will at least add to the OBS layout. You'll post the pic on your community tab and you can show it to the stream if you want. Alright. I don't know if it'll be copyrighted, that's the only problem, but I'll be able to check that out. So thank you, Brisbane. Oh, wow. Alright, so I'm gonna pull that up on the stream because I don't know what source that's from, but alrighty. I can just do this. I guess not. So yeah, we do have pictures of that tornado that was strong but brief near Rogers, Arkansas. Now, I can't pull up my stream. Dude, what? Let me try to get to your channel, Brisbane. Apparently we have an excellent connection, so that's good. Let me try to... What's up right now? Yeah, I saw it. Alright, dude. Why? Okay, there we go. Okay. Go to channel. Alright, this should work. It's gonna take a little while to load. Wi-Fi's been slow. Alright, but for those of you that are still in here, all we've got at the moment is still our 3 tornado warnings. This expires in a half hour. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so this is a picture of our tornado in Rogers. You can see that we do have what seems to be a stovepipe tornado here, but this is, I don't know who took this photo, but this is, what it looked like. So, yeah, it's interesting. But, thank you, Brisbane, for sending that. I don't know if I saw this earlier, but we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Tyler, Texas, or areas north of Tyler, near Holly Lake Ranch or Winona. I think that was an area that was discussed. I don't remember which severe event, but I mean that town name is familiar. But this is starting out as a premature supercell, so this is just getting going here. We'll see how it interacts with this environment. I don't know if it's weakened out completely, though. but we'll see what it does. So that has a tornado possible tag, 60 mile per hour wind gusts, and hail less than 1 inch in diameter. From the Shreveport radar, we have some strong rotation on our tornado warning south of Clarksville. Oh, wow. Okay, so yeah, this is actually something to watch. Let's see if this is on the ground, actually. We'll look at our correlation coefficient here. Alright, no CC drop apparent here on radar, but if you're in Boxster or Box Elder, please get to your safe spot. There is confirmation now from radar that we have some strong rotation. I didn't see that, but now we know. So I think we're going to focus on that one now, because that's actually the longest lasting, or is it? No, that's actually, maybe it is. No, that's the, okay, so the one that lasts half hours north of there, that's the Ida Bell one, but we'll still have to watch it. Alright, I just don't want to end the stream off too early. New tornado watch, alright, so we'll pull that up. Let's get to X here. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened, guys, but my X account got suspended. I didn't do anything wrong, but I don't know what happened. It just randomly got suspended one day. It was yesterday, so unfortunately I am unable to post on X anymore, which is really unfortunate. Alrighty, so apparently we did just get a new tornado watch. Yeah. Alright, so tornado watch, wow, okay, so that's actually including far northeastern Texas, extreme southwestern Arkansas, and extreme southeastern Oklahoma. It says a few tornadoes are likely, isolated hail up to ping pong ball size possible, and scattered wind gusts up to 70 miles per hour possible. Alright, that's a pretty small area, and that's only, so if you look at this area, we actually just discussed this, that's only for these two cells, because there's nothing really behind it unless these cells get started here. So really we need to shift our attention here to Texas, because that's a bold move to issue and that said a few tornadoes are likely. So we're supposed to get a few tornadoes out here. We already saw one in Ida Bell, because that is included in our tornado watch. But some of these cells are expected to produce tornadoes, according to the National Weather Service. So that's an interesting move. But, wow. Forgot. Suspended, not allowed to do that action there. I'm going to check if we did get any mesoscale discussion and just see what they're talking about at the Storm Prediction Center, because it's interesting to see that move there from the National Weather Service. Power flashes in Springdale, Arkansas on Ryan Scholl's stream, or Ryan Scholl on Twitter. Excellent connection, so let's go. Alright, we did just get a tornado warning. Where is that at? That is a new one here for our tornado warnings to the west of Kibab. That's actually the one that we looked at with the Shreveport radar, so that's the one that was showing some strong rotation there. Alright, so that's a new tornado warning, an extension, I guess, if you want to put it that way, here. Alright, for our Clarksville tornado warning. So now we are up to 4, I believe. Alright, but apparently we have power flashes in Fayetteville, and there's a tornado warning right there, so if that's true, then we might have a tornado on the ground, or we just have very intense winds that are causing power flashes. There we go, we got another tornado warning. Where's that at? Oh, okay, so that's actually in Oklahoma here. Alright, that is radar indicated. This is near Antlers and Rayton. We're gonna use a different radar site, because that's not showing anything crazy. Too far away. Let's use Oklahoma City. That's probably what's going on. Yeah, alright, so all radars are showing some rotation, but the Oklahoma City radar does have some strong rotation out there near Rayton, so that is a radar indicated tornado warning. That's for central Pushmata County in southeastern Oklahoma. moving northeast at 35 miles per hour. So, watch out for that. Alright, I'm back. I just realized I have to fix the date. Apologize about that. My mom had to take my Moe's order. What is going on? I'm like running all over the place. I'm so busy. Alright. What's going on with this? Did I just make it worse? What the heck? There we go. Alright. So... Alright, I don't think we've had anything happen while I was gone. But I think Kevin said that we have reported power flashes in Fayetteville. Springdale. Nowhere. We're getting Moe's tonight. Happy about that. Dude, what? Radar, unfortunately, is not working again on Radar Omega. There we go. Okay, so that's gotta be from winds because I don't see any rotation there from our Oklahoma City radar. Or, sorry, our Tulsa radar. Let's see what our Springfield radar shows. Still no crazy rotation. That might be some rotation here. On the east side of town. Alright, but yeah. If that's not rotation, then we've just got some very strong winds apparently. Connor Croft is right. Storm Chaser Connor Croft is right in the middle of Springdale, so he's probably getting some stuff. We'll see what he's looking at. I'm not trying to bring up his stream too much because obviously it's their work, their footage. Alright, but still gotta watch our Antlers tornado warning, and also our one near Idabel and Broken Bow. Alright, and then we recently pointed that out. This one also got extended here, so that's another one we need to watch out for. I apologize for having to jump out of my seat a lot. My brother's sick right now, so I had to take care of him for a couple minutes, and also I just needed to urgently get my Moe's order in, so it's been a busy day around here at the weather house. Dave wants to call. I don't know if he's gonna pick up because he said that I think a couple minutes ago. What's up, Davis?
Hello.
Freddie drove out by your school, and you just found out? You feel honored? That's cool. We just got a couple more tornado warnings.
Okay, I cannot call right now, unfortunately. I'm actually outside.
Oh, alright. I saw you wanted to call real quick, so that's why I called you.
When did I say that?
Hold on. You said let me hop on real quick. I don't know when you said that, but...
That was like half an hour ago.
Oh, yeah, I thought that was...
That's whenever I hopped on earlier.
Alright, sorry about that.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, see ya. Alright, well, that was the man himself. Fortunately not able to call with us today. Well, that's cool that Freddy drove by your town. I don't think any storm chasers, like major storm chasers, have been on Long Island. Maybe to visit, like, probably to visit New York City. I mean, they've gotta be in New York City at least once. They have to have been in New York City. I mean, for a person that travels around the country a lot, I mean, you've got to go to New York City at least once. But, like, not to storm chase. I know we had our mini tornado outbreak in 2021 where we had, like, 6 minor tornadoes in Long Island alone in one day. I know we had a chaser, he was in the actual tornado, which was an EF1, but I don't know who that was. Usually when you get chasers in New York, it's always upstate New York. Oh, Sam's back. We're at 16 likes. Appreciate it, guys. Been live here for probably 2 hours by now. Let's take a look. Hour and 54 minutes. You've never been to New York? Always wanted to go, though? You've barely been out of the South? Dang. Yeah, I don't travel a lot because I'm in a big family. But I've been to California a couple of times. I've been to Boston because I have family up there. So Massachusetts, but... You know, I've been all across southern New England, just for, you know, road trips and stuff. I don't know if you guys remember, but a few months ago in August, I went up to, upstate New York in the Cooperstown area for a baseball tournament, so that was cool. Very nice scenery out there, with those mountains. And then I've just been in a lot of, like, airports around the, country, just because we've been on our way to California, if that makes sense, so... I have actually been to, I think, Tucson, Arizona. I've been to Texas, just briefly to stop at an airport on our way to California, but that's pretty much it. I've also been to West Virginia. I don't remember, but we had a 2-week-long trip when I was little, so that was interesting, but I don't remember much about that. Slim Shady. We're gonna keep grinding, though. I'm gonna have to eat dinner in a little bit, and also I have tests to study for. Oh, 2 tests. We now have 1 person here. I don't know who that is. It's either Brizen or Sam. You're supposed to have a test today, but they canceled school because of the weather? Wow. You are so lucky. Yeah, lucky you. I was sitting in earth science, learning about topographic maps when we had our first PDS. And then we had our first tornado warning of the day when I was in algebra, so that was annoying. I'd 100% rather be at home than have to look at the weather without being able to stream in freaking algebra class. Algebra sucks. Your ex was staring at? Okay. We're gonna delete that because that's... You got hit by a tornado today and you still had school? Yeah, I don't know how Brisbane had school, but you didn't. I don't think Brisbane was even in the enhanced risk. Weston was right in the middle of a 10% hatched. Lucky you. The only reason we've had school canceled is for snowstorms. People are trapped and houses are destroyed in Little Flock. Wow. Dude, I still don't know how strong exactly that tornado was. It's still a mystery. And now, wasn't that our Rogers one, or is that our second PDS? I think that was our Rogers one. We're just going to keep an eye on these tornado warnings for a little bit longer. And if nothing else happens, we'll probably end off the stream finally. Multiple houses destroyed per EMS. Okay, so that was definitely not a weak tornado. That was a very strong tornado. That was just an incredibly brief, strong tornado. This radar, or this cyclone port doesn't want to come up. What was the HRRR hinting at for the rest of the night? Really just this line of storms to kind of congeal into a damaged wind line, if that makes sense. It's kind of already happening, but basically what's going to happen is it's going to kind of sweep through the rest of Arkansas and southern Missouri and kind of just weaken out, but we're seeing pretty much exactly what we expected to play out, except I do think the western Arkansas or northwestern Arkansas tornado event has gotten much more concerning than we initially thought it was going to be. So that's the only surprise with this. Other than that, it's been a pretty average day. I mean, a 10% hatched, it's no surprise to get a PDS. 2 PDSs and a 10% hatch, it's not rare, but that's pretty high end. So yeah. Man, we still have 5 people in here, so I really appreciate it, because we don't have much active stuff going on at the moment, and we still have a couple of people in here, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, apparently the damage is really bad with our Little Flock, Arkansas tornadoes, so you're gonna go and with your family to your brother's basketball practice. Alright, see you, Weston. Hopefully you guys are doing alright, but thank you for tuning in. Alright, so they have condensed this tornado warning here for Antlers, or northeast of Antlers. This, honestly, this cell is almost reduced to nothing. And this is the closest radar site, so this one is not anything we should really be watching. Alright, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning, though. Kind of crazy, though. We got it right for that storm. But that is 60 miles per hour, and that is hail of penny size. So, penny size hail, 6 mile per hour wind gust. Also does the tornado possible tag, so that means that they're not going to continue this tornado warning, so this will probably be canceled soon. Alright, but this is now just a regular severe warning, so this is not as concerning of a storm. Kind of just looks like a messy severe warning here. All right, I think this is our most concerning storm as of right now. Doesn't look nearly as intense as it was, but it still does have some apparent rotation on velocities. But it's a pretty condensed and small cell here. So both of these tornado warnings should expire shortly, and we don't have any considerables or any hail larger than 1 inch in diameter. So really, it looks like we can end the stream soon, unless we get anything too crazy. And this expires in 25 minutes, so we'll take a look at what happens with this, and if nothing else happens, then we'll definitely end off the stream. But I appreciate all of you for being here. It's just been a pretty successful stream. You know what? I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys recommend for my channel? Like, just for the layout, for OBS. Like, should I add anything? Like, I thought about doing a warning counter, but here's the thing. There's no, like, software that can, like, connect to Radar Omega, I think, that updates it, unless you have, like, a team of people that are behind the scenes, like Ryan Hall, y'all. Because otherwise, I would constantly have to go back on OBS and constantly update the warning counter to be able for that to work. And that's also for tornado warnings, so I don't really want to do that. If I do get a, what is it? I forgot what it's called. How did I forget? I don't know, but if I upgrade my tech here in the studio, then I'll probably think about doing that, but I want to hear from you guys. It's been a long day, I'm tired. I can't think. So, if we end off the stream soon, I will look at the weather closely, though, just in case we do get anything while I'm gone, because I don't want anything else like what we just had happen again, so. Alright, so now we are down to 2 tornado warnings. And this one expires in 8 minutes, so. Alright, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see where that's at. That is up here into Missouri. Alright, that is for quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with the tornado possible tag. So this is actually that storm that produced the strong tornado near Fayetteville and Springdale. So that was previously a special weather statement, but that's now a severe thunderstorm warning. And there is actually some decent rotation, so we'll be able to watch that as we're live. But yeah, I want to hear from you guys to see what you want on the OBS layout. A counter would be cool, but you'd definitely need people behind the scenes. Maybe like a pop-up into the screen to describe warnings. Yeah, Ryan does that. I know Davis does that as well. I'll probably actually do that. That seems like a good idea. If I make it flashy enough, then sure. But yeah, I think I should do that. I just want to add to my layout, you know? I feel like the scrolling text at the bottom's cool. I like the date, you know, obviously my face cam, but I feel like I should add more. I'll probably add, like, flashing lights on the side, like I said earlier. To kind of just add to the mood. So if we have only severe warnings, I'll just make it orange. If we have a tornado warning, I'll make it red. And then obviously PDS being purple, and then tornado emergency will be pink. But yeah, we'll do that. I wish I had traffic cams. I still don't know what the policy for that is, if you can broadcast those cams without getting copyrighted, because I know Ryan does that, but I'm pretty sure that he has permission. But if you can do that, then that would be very helpful, because I already know that a few cams caught some tornadoes today. You should get a neon sign for your room in the background. I should. I'm actually not in my room. I'm in my basement right now. I know Max Velocity has his bed in the background of his videos and live streams, but my studio is in the basement. So, but I should definitely get a neon sign. I'm gonna fix this room up, guys. I'm gonna add some lights on this wall, on maybe this wall, just make it good. But for now, we're gonna have to leave it to the OBS layout. But yeah, I've always wanted to do that. Alright, the alert sign didn't go, but I do see the flashing light. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. That is for the southern part of the line here, including Diamond City and Bergman in Arkansas. This is about to cross the Arkansas and Missouri border here. Alright, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and penny-sized hail with that. It does look like a little hook echo and hail core developing, so maybe it's a little watch for a tornado threat, but nothing is imminent as of right now. See what the Springfield radar says for this. Yeah, still nothing. They might tornado warn this, actually. Oh, wow. Okay, so, yeah, I would tornado warn this near long run. We have some serious rotation. Yeah, that just got a whole lot worse. Alright, so we have a possible developing tornado near long run in Missouri. Alright, this might not be legit, but if this rotation keeps up and gets, a little bit, stronger or, I guess, tighter, then they could definitely warn that. So I'd be on the lookout for that. But I think that's another reason why we should stay alive. Alright, I think my dinner just got here, which is a little unfortunate, because they'll probably have to end off the stream. You heard the alert sound? That happens to you a lot. Radar Mega makes a noise, but comes through a lot in the stream, but you can't hear it. Oh, that's weird. So I guess you guys could hear the stream alert sound. But thank you, Davis, for tuning in. So yeah, we were previously just discussing future OBS layout add-ons. We did also just get a new flash flood warning for areas west of Fort Smith here, near Stigler, Wilburton. Alright, this was an area that actually did see the beginning of our tornadic supercells in Arkansas, so you guys were hit very hard by a ton of rainfall in just past couple of days, and especially today, and you guys are getting even still some more heavy rainfall at the moment from our main line, so you guys are currently under a flash flood warning. Like Brizan said, we have a lot of flooding apparently in northwestern Arkansas, areas north of Fort Smith, so we'll probably see another flash flood warning get issued here for Fayetteville, Springdale, and Rogers area. Alright, because I know you guys have also been slammed. I believe we have a massive flood watch for this pretty much entire area, just because we've been seeing continuous amounts of rainfall for the past couple of days. Not so much for Arkansas, but definitely for Oklahoma. Okay, we did just get a massive special weather statement. So they didn't warn the line. They actually put a special weather statement on it. Alright, that is for wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Look at the locations here. Alright, this is Interstate 40 in Arkansas between mile markers 0 and 28. Interstate 540 between mile markers 1 and 2. And Interstate 49 between mile markers 22 and 51. Wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour. Gusty winds could knock down small tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. Alright, so, doesn't look as strong, but still some, decently strong winds put into there. Alright, so in a matter of minutes, we are back up to 14 alerts. We do have a special weather statement up here in central Kansas, central Missouri. Alright, that's a very weird shape. But that is for Marshall, Boonville, and Moberly in central Missouri. That's for wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour. Oh, a little outflow winds coming in here near Boonville, so you'll probably get a very brief kind of uptick in those winds there. So Nelson, you're behind that. But yeah, I can see that. So watch out for that. Alrighty. We are down to 1 tornado warning. So let's check back in on our rotation here in Missouri. Alright, this still has some strong rotation, just pretty broad. And also near Diamond City. I don't know if that's contamination, but if that's not, then that's some tight and strong rotation. So still, if that gets any stronger or tighter, then that could definitely warrant a tornado warning. But as of right now, we have no confirmation if that's actual rotation. So, Davis, if you're still here, let me know if you think that's rotation to watch out for. Because if it's not, then we don't need to worry about that. But that did just get severe warned, so it's obviously a strengthening storm there, and that's actually pretty far ahead of this line. So that's actually a little concerning because there haven't been any storms ahead of it. So it's gonna be able to take advantage of everything that's out ahead of this as far as the environment goes. So if we have enough shear, this could definitely be a tornado producer. This one cell. All right. So that's a little concerning. But yeah, if you're just now tuning in, we are covering severe weather cross sections of Oklahoma, Arkansas, and now into southwestern Missouri. We had a tornado outbreak across sections of western Oklahoma and eastern Oklahoma and western Arkansas earlier today. Alright, the tornado threat has diminished for the most part, but we're still watching any storm that has the potential to do so. And we still have some strong to severe storms impacting communities out in this region. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that we'll be able to add to the OBS layout, and if we are allowed to broadcast live cams, I know a couple of websites that are public traffic cams, so if those websites, if their policies allow to read broadcast, then we'll be able to have those on stream, and that'll be great, because I already know they are all over the states, so whenever we need them, we'll be able to use them, if they allow. Because obviously a lot of people are strict about their copyright policies and stuff, so. Petition for a Buzz Lightyear costume? That's crazy. Am I just gonna turn into Max Velocity? That's crazy. Alright, so they did just warn this severe thunderstorm that is currently tornado warned, actually, near Idabel and DeQueen. Alright, this is for 60 mile per hour wind gusts and hail up to 1 inch in diameter. Alright, this, from the Fort Smith radar, this has absolutely no precipitation. So, okay, it looks a little bit stronger here on the Shreveport radar. So, this is a storm we've been watching for a while to rotate, and it's pretty much just failed to do so. But we'll watch it just for that tornado possibility still lingering. But yeah. Do you think the only threat for Fort Smith now is high winds and flooding? Yeah. That's pretty much it. Wow, so we actually have either a gust front or an outflow boundary starting to set up here near Fort Smith. We did just get a new tornado warning. And where is that? Oh, there we go. I called it, finally. We got a tornado warning here for our storm in Missouri, south of Ava. And there it is, our rotation has picked up. And they might also warn the southern portion here near Diamond City. But this is now tornado warned. Alright, this is for north of Theodosia. No debris signature there on correlation coefficient. But this is uncontaminated, so that's actually good. So we'll be able to get good radar coverage with this. So we'll be able to focus on this. So this is the only reason we're staying live. If this tornado warning expires, which it will in 25 minutes, then we'll probably end up the live stream here because they got to go eat dinner. But yeah. But I appreciate you, Brizin, for sticking with me this whole stream. Dave's for briefly tuning in. I don't know if you're still out there, but yeah, I've been watching this for a little bit now, and it finally did get that tornado warning. So it's going up for near Thornfield and Summit City. Gate-to-gate shear is actually quite strong with this. Looks like gate-to-gate shear of just about 100 miles per hour, maybe a little bit higher. So that's actually some very strong rotations. We'll have to watch out for that threat there. We just got a massive severe thunderstorm warning, and they finally did warn the line here. So that kind of answers your question, Brisbane. We do have now part of this line. Okay, so the line's really becoming well-defined now. So for Fort Smith, right now it looks like the worst of it is staying north of you guys. You're still going to get battered by some gusty winds, some heavy rainfall. There's a special weather statement north of you. But we did just get a warning up into Missouri for this portion of the line. This is where we actually did see that pocket of high winds a little bit earlier. Or you could actually see that showing up here. So if anybody is in this warning here, just be on the lookout for some gusty winds, possible tornado with that as well. But also some frequent lightning. So that's a strengthening part of the line. But we need to focus on our tornado warning, which right now looks pretty concerning at the moment with that strong rotation. So if you're just now tuning in, we are covering severe weather here across sections of Oklahoma and at this point really into Arkansas and Missouri here. But we did just get a new tornado warning and also a couple more severe warnings. So things are starting to get a little bit more active at the moment. Alright, but radar coverage is slowly getting a little bit better as these storms work their way farther to the north. So we'll be able to take advantage of the Springfield radar. But this is really starting to look a little concerning here. Still no CC drop with this, but this looks like it could be producing a tornado any second now. Alright, this is approaching, what is this? Is this highway? This is a mile marker, I think. Those mile markers? I don't know what road this is. Is that county line? It might be. But this is approaching Silverton, Wasilla, Squires, and Sweden. Tornado is imminent with this. Alright, down the line, Norwood and Kabul, just watch this. Highway 60, this is coming up to you guys. Mountain Grove, it's a little bit more populated out there. So, in case this drops a tornado, its movement is pretty much right in that, right towards that general area. So, oh wow, okay. This is real. Okay, so rotation has gotten much stronger, much tighter. Gate shear is well over 100 miles per hour at this point. We're seeing gate shear of 110 miles per hour. This last radar scan really convinces me that we probably have a big lowering, or this thing is about to drop a tornado. So if you're in foil, get to your basement right now. Your tornado safe space, Toledo, Wasilla, Silverton, Squires, Sweden, Veracruz, Cheney, everybody out here. Please get to your safe spot. That's for quarter-size hail, and that's a radar-indicated tornado. Yeah, that was quick. And we did get another tornado warning. Okay, that's a condensed one. And, oh, so they did just warn the southern portion. Wait, okay, so we just got 2 more tornado warnings. I don't know what happened here. Okay, so I think it's actually the warning split. Because it's 2, I don't know. Is it 2 different National Weather Service zones? I don't know, but they definitely did warn the southern portion, so so that's actually a strengthening rotation out there as well. Alright, Gatesgate Shear with that is, that's close to 90 miles per hour at that, so that's actually, very close to producing a tornado as well, so we could almost have twin tornadoes as this is getting ready to cross the river here. Or, is this a lake? I don't know. This is, yeah, the White River, so, very concerning cells here that have officially taken advantage of the environment out here in Missouri. But yeah, that was definitely quick. But both of these look like they are about to produce tornadoes, so that's really dangerous. Alright, but we got 2 serious couplets here. Alright, but like I said earlier, you have a pretty decent inflow notch, so you're able to get some inflow winds that are meeting up with this very strong RFD, so that's how you're getting your rotation. That's going for the same here with our Diamond City couplet. So I'd watch out for that. Yeah, it just keeps getting worse and worse here for our rotation north and west of Gainesville. This is not looking good. So if you're in Wasilla, please get to your safe spot immediately. Gate to gate shear once again of 110 miles per hour. You're gonna go live. I don't know if Davis is still in here. I'm gonna text Davis to make sure he knows what's going on. But yeah, this is very concerning, guys. All right. I just want to send that to him to make sure he knows what's going on here. You're gonna go live? Alright. Yeah, the southern one does look wild. Oh, I just realized Dave just texted me. I thought he was in chat. I'm so used to reading chat now because we've been live here for 2 hours. I thought that he just texted me. Alright, so yeah, we're gonna have to kind of hone in here on their two couplets. Alright, I'm gonna do a split screen here because I want to watch both on our correlation coefficient and velocities just in case. So we have no CC drop at the moment. This is contaminated a lot, so this is going to be hard to see. But as of right now, none of these are observed. But obviously, we'll have to pay attention to if they do get pushed to observed. So yeah. My food's going to get cold. So yeah, both of these look like they could produce a tornado any minute now. And we'll have to see what the next scan looks like for the northern one, because that wrapped up really quickly. But that looks very concerning. And same with the southern one. I mean, they both are just equally as concerning. I think the northern one might be a little bit more concerning as far as a, actually, like, imminent tornado threat. But the southern one could definitely wrap up any minute. But yeah, I called that. So that's good. Waiting for a next radar scan here on velocities and also our correlation coefficient, because we do need to see if we have a debris signature yet. If you're just now tuning in, we are tracking severe weather here across sections of Missouri and Arkansas. Alright, we have 2 areas of rotation that just got tornado warned, so we're watching if these are going to drop a tornado. Right now, I don't see any CC drop. I think this is mostly contamination, because if not, this would be an absolutely massive tornado, and this does not match up with the velocity couplets, so yeah. Alright, so, next scan here, nothing too crazy, still some broad rotation, it has gotten a little bit weaker there for our Diamond City area. Alright, for the northern area of rotation, it's still very strong, just not quite as strong as it was. No debris signature at this point. You've been totally on top of all the warnings today, so good on you. Thank you. Yeah, I've been trying my best. Trying to point out all these warnings. It's been a busy day. But yeah, we've been live here for probably approaching 3 hours at this point. 2.5 hours. Bro, Levi's him right now. He's actually going crazy. I'm gonna call Levi. I'm gonna see if he wants to join. What's up? Still live right now.
Are you still live?
Yeah.
Nice. What's up, Mr. Slim Street?
Alright, we got Jesse in here. They just warned two couplets in Missouri.
Oh, they did. Wow.
The northern one looks more concerning to me.
That was just a really strong couplet.
Look at the scan 2 scans ago, I think. It got very strong at one point. And by the way,
yeah.
I think the hail size was increased just now, so that this is warned for $half size hail. So this is a strengthening storm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Levi on here.
There was a funnel cloud with this at some point. I don't know when that was.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, now we have a reported funnel cloud. So we probably got a lowering here.
Yeah, something like that. No correlation coefficient drop. So.
Yeah. John McKinney's doing live severe weather coverage.
Really?
That's crazy.
Hilarious.
Good for him, man.
Dude, love you, John. I love that guy.
Yeah. Yo, Levi has like 300 people watching him right now.
Dude, I know. I joined this stream, and he had like 300 people watching. I was like, dang. Where is it? Wait, what? No. It's right.
Now we just did get another tornado warning. Okay, that might be a debris signature. Look near Theodosia. I don't know if that matches up exactly with our velocities, but if that's a debris signature, that's huge.
It definitely could be because velocity and correlation coefficient are about 2 minutes behind.
Okay, so they just warned part of the line here. Oh, and it's observed. Okay, so we have a observed tornado. This is on the ground. This is, where the heck is this, bro?
Oh,
oh, I see it. It's a small tornado, but it's strong. Is that a CC drop? I don't know.
That is a CC drop.
Near Elsie?
Yeah, near Elsie, yeah. Because that's where the velocity rotation would be, but it's a minute behind the correlation coefficient. So I'm pretty sure that's a CC drop. Wow. Dang, that's a strong tornado. If that is a CC drop, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
Was this? This is a radar confirmed tornado, so. Wow.
Dude, Levi's gone like insane. How did Levi get 300 viewers? Someone had to shout him out.
John McKinney rated him.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bro, he's about to pass me subscribers in 2 days. He went from 60 to like 200 and something.
Yeah. I like how we have 5 people in here, but he has like 300. Dude, congrats to him. Alright, so, okay, wow, so this is getting stronger. So, right here near Quail, we have a tornado on the ground, alright, near Elsley, or Elsie. Alright, I believe this is a CC draw. I believe this is a debris signature, but you can see our couplet right into here. Alright, so we got our minimal rotation. This is a very weak and tiny tornado, but it's picking up a lot of debris. I don't even know if you could say it's a very weak tornado. It's just a very small tornado. I did not expect that. In fact, when it got warned, I didn't even know why, because I didn't see the couplet. But we need to keep watching our main one, because this still looks like it could drop a tornado any moment here near Squires. Yeah, I did notice that CC, Roman. And it matches up with this noticeable velocity couplet, so. Is it this big one? Because if it is. Oh, it might be. Dude, if it's that. There's 2 areas. If this is contamination, then this is the big one. And if it's the big one, then that's not good at all. Alright, but we'll just have to see what happens with the next scan here. This is a very hard warning to cover.
Very confusing. There's a lot happening in that warning.
Yeah.
That's a massive tornado warning.
It really is. How is Merriam Woods going to get hit by a tornado if it's all the way up here north into Elsie?
I have no idea. I think they might be issuing it because of a just south of McCord Bend, but I don't know if they would issue it from that, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, possibly. Dude, I'm gonna have to grab the charger soon. My phone's about to die.
A strong velocity couplet on the Silverton Storm.
Silverton Storm? Is it the one that's the big one?
Yeah, the big one.
Yeah, this is still looking very strong here. Wow, Gatesgate shear has actually increased quite considerably here. So, if we look, Gatesgate shear is, wow, so we're seeing 60 against 55. So that's like 110, 115 or something. So, that's probably the closest it's been to producing a tornado, honestly.
Yeah.
This still looks so much like a CC drop, but I don't think it is, because it's been like that for a while. We just got another tornado warning, and Oh my gosh, it's observed, it's PDS, and it's ping pong ball size hail.
PDS?
We have our third PDS tornado of the day. We have a particularly dangerous situation tornado, and we don't have a CC drop. What the heck?
They just PDS warned it. Wow.
Man. Dude, what?
What in the world? Alright, I'm gonna go on mute for a minute, but that's insane.
Okay.
That's our third PDS tornado warning of today.
Alright, we have a PDS. I'm gonna send a photo to Davis. Alright. Oh, wow, okay, so that debris signature just came in. We have a CC drop right over Sweden. I don't know where that went, but we finally found it. That's a full-blown tornado. That's a huge tornado, guys. Alright. We have a, big-time tornado. This is a PDS tornado in Sweden. I'm trying to focus here, but I need to send this to Davis, because he's out of town. Dang it. Levi is live right now, and he's got a heck ton of people watching him, so he's good. I don't know how, but he's got, like, an incredible amount of...
He's like 300 people right now.
Yeah, he's got some, like, 300 people watching him right now, so he's good to go, but... He has 240 watching right now. That's actually insane.
And this is all in Missouri. This is all southern Missouri. Let me go back to chat.
Alright, but that's a massive tornado. So, velocity's still, like, really intense. And this actually looks like it got bigger. Man. But yeah, this is crazy. Alright, but that's a massive tornado. So, velocity's still, like, really intense. And this actually... Wow. That CC drop is crazy. That's right over Sweden, man. How big is Sweden? Let's see. There's gotta be homes out here or something. Maybe a lot of trees. I think it's a lot of trees. A lot of these roads are kind of like twisting and turning, so I'm wondering if it's like dense forest, maybe. I'm not sure, but this thing is picking up a lot of stuff, and it's throwing it up into the air. This stuff you're seeing here on your screen, these colors here on the correlation coefficient, alright, this is stuff that shouldn't be in the air. This is debris, pieces of people's homes, trees, you know, just a ton of debris that's being thrown up into the air, and it correlates back to the radar, so it shouldn't be there. Alright, this stuff you see here, this is normal air, but this is not. This is debris-filled air. This is our third PDS tornado of the day.
I also wanted to point out that we saw that correlation coefficient drop on the line.
Oh, right, we need to go back to that. We have, still that observed tornado, and that, I think that's still on the ground, actually. South of Hurley, there's a little couplet still, and there's actually a debris signature with that, so there still could be a weak tornado ongoing with that, but this is a very strong PDS tornado, also with the considerable tag, well, of course it's considerable because it's PDS, but ping pong ball size hail, I meant to say. This is wild, I'm not gonna lie. I need to get my charger, but I don't feel like, running from the stream again, so I'm gonna stay here. But my phone's gonna die in a couple of minutes because we have because it's at like 8%, so I'm not gonna be able to read stream chat or call with Jesse. But okay, Davis just said that there's debris on reflectivity. All right, he thinks that what's south of Veracruz is debris. Wow, this is just really bad, guys. Alright, that CC drop is a little bit less dense, but that's, or deep, but that is right over Sweden. You still there, Jesse? Hello?
Yeah, I'm gonna be muted though.
Oh, okay. We got another tornado warning. And they warned the southern one again. Wow. Okay, so that is for half-dollar size hail. So now the southern part of the storm is warned for half-dollar size hail. So that's actually for this couplet. So that this is still the southern one. They reissued another tornado warning because it's actually exiting this box here. Alright, so that's for Theodosia. Radar indicated here. This is for central Ozark County and southwestern Missouri. Take cover now. You see what happens with the Veracruz storm? You gotta take that as a big warning there. But central Douglas County and southwestern Missouri for our PDS. Third PDS of the day. I did not expect that. It went observed and PDS at the same time. I don't know what happened, but that CC drop never showed up until it finally went PDS. So, it must have gotten strong in a hurry. Alright, so next correlation coefficient scan actually has a much smaller debris signature. So this could be recycling, or it's either lifting and we're seeing debris fallout, which is a possibility. Where we have debris that's actually getting pushed off to the west here, west of Veracruz. I saw your message, Jesse. I don't think that's 2 tornadoes. It looks like it, but I think what this is actually debris from the main condensation of the funnel that's being pushed out to the west because of the rotation within the clouds. I think that's what we have. Alright, but still watching for a potential CC drop with our Theodosia tornado warning here. We have 4 tornado warnings. I didn't realize this, but I think this is actually for the same couplet. So this is yeah. So this is expiring in 13 minutes. This was our previous warning for our southern couplet, but our northern couplet is now a PDS tornado on the ground. But I'm hoping it's lifting because it's looking a lot less strong here, and because the velocities have broadened out a lot. I just can't help but look at Levi's stream because he's literally cooking right now. He's got like 300 people watching. That's more than Deus or any of us have gone before, and he's just starting out now.
Then it goes.
Okay, so a lot of people on his stream think it's twins. So maybe, I don't know, it could be a satellite. That's actually a possibility. I didn't think of that, but it's possible. I just don't think we have twins. I don't know, man. If that's, I mean, there's not really any other couplet, unless this is actually, we might have twins. Dude, we might have twins. That's crazy. You want me to go get it, Prison? Alright. Let me just read this and then I'll run and go get it. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning here. This is for the southeastern side of Springfield. This includes Ozark and Seymour. This is a massive polygon here. This is for, this is for Webster County, northwestern Douglas County, Christian County, and southeastern Greene County in southwestern Missouri. Alright, this is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and hail up to penny size possible. Alright, this also does with the tornado possible tag. Look at that. That's some rotation starting to wrap up here. We saw that with our observed tornado warning. Well, actually, that's actually our couplet from our previous tornado warning, so apologize about that. But I'll be right back, guys. I need to go run upstairs and grab the charger. So bear with me here. I'm going to leave the PDS on your screen. We did also just get a new flash flood warning for these areas here because we have seen some very intense rainfall. So I will be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. What did I miss? Looks like we're on the same scan. It's still possible that we did have a satellite tornado, or we just had a twin tornado, which would be wild. But if we had a satellite, then that means that this would be a multi-vortex tornado, which probably would explain the reason why it went PDS. So there's actually a real chance that that's true, and if that is, then this could be a really high-rated tornado. But yeah. So a satellite tornado kind of orbits the main circulation of the main condensation funnel, and we only usually see that in the strongest of tornadoes. So that's why people are concerned about this one being really strong, just in case that was what happened. Alright, so our southern one did not go observed. Alright. I don't think anything happened when I was gone. Alright, we have gotten so many flash flood warnings, though. We have one here for our severe warning down into Texas. We have one here north of Fort Smith. So this is actually pretty close to where Brisbane was talking about. And we did just get one for counties just to, like, literally just to the west of where our PDS is. And I think we're going to probably see more across this region because you're getting your first round here of prefrontal warm cells near Ava. And then you're also going to get your main line to come in. So, yeah. This is still a PDS tornado, though. Alright, they condensed this tornado warning. This is still strong. Oh, wow. Okay, look at this. This, I don't know. It's hard to tell if we have debris. But look at the gauge here on this. This is 62 against 10. So that's like, I guess it's not too crazy, but you've got like 70 mile an hour gauge there. You can confirm lots of flooding in Fort Smith. Yeah, I bet. I mean, you guys just got hammered today. Alright, so we've been live here for pretty much 3 hours, so I'm glad to see that. It's our first 3-hour live stream.
I can't tell if that's side lobe, but I'll play it safe and say that there's a possibility that there's a tornado on the ground right there. There's a warning, so yeah.
I'm going to ask Levi if he thinks we had a satellite.
Yeah. Lucy brings up a good point. There probably won't be tornadoes for St. Louis, but definitely don't put it out of the question. It could definitely happen. It has happened on low-end days, marginal days. St. Louis decides to pop off all the time. Definitely want to keep your weather radios on if you can, plugged in, get everything. Mr. Storm, do you think that was a satellite? I think that was its own separate meso. I think they Fujiwara there. That's my opinion on it. Once we get like a good loop of it, we'll be able to put that out better. I think it could definitely have been a satellite, but satellites, I mean, I guess it can't Fujiwara and be a satellite. It could be the satellite, yeah. But it was definitely a separate tornado.
Alright, so, Levi thinks that we had a separate tornado just now with our PDS, so he thinks we kind of had a Fujiwara effect, which is when two tornadoes kind of circulate each other, which it's very rare to get that. And I think an example of that is actually our Pilger, Nebraska EF4s. We had that back in 2016, and it's just pretty wild stuff that you don't usually see, but yeah. Alright. You're back? right. So, Levi just said that he thinks that we had a separate tornado, so it seems like we may actually have had twin tornadoes.
Yeah, that's definitely what it looked like to me.
Because I think you were right, because that did kind of match up with a separate velocity couplet. So we had two debris signatures. That was wild. So we just had twin tornadoes.
That was a crazy tornado.
I don't think it's on the ground. I think it's lifted at this point.
Yeah, I just took a look at radar. It looks like it has lifted because when debris goes higher in the atmosphere, it looks more like of a yellowish color than like a hard blue color.
Yeah, usually when you get,
on correlation.
Exactly. So, yeah, so this tornado is most likely lifted. You can see velocities look nowhere as impressive, but the southern one is looking very concerning now, and that could wrap up any minute. So this seems to me like a tornado is imminent with that.
Yeah, we could have a whole other tornado touching down here.
Yeah. But
I thought things were calming down, and then boom, PDS tornado warning.
Exactly. I appreciate you for helping me out. It's been very busy.
Of course, dude, I got you.
Yeah. Bro, Levi is mad cooking right now. He's still got 200 watching. 200 watching? Like, how?
That's crazy. He's had 200, he's gonna be, monetized at this point.
Oh, yeah. He's probably gonna have, 500 subs at the end of his stream. I'm not even joking.
Two facts.
I don't know how, but he probably got shouted out by, Reed Tim or something because he just started.
John McKinney's rated him.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Yeah. He told me that John McKinney rated him or something.
I need Freddie to rate me.
Bro, facts. He got 1,000 concurrent viewers from Freddie or something.
Bro. I did get a stream the other day that had 300 views, so I'll take it.
Dude, W, that's the highest that my most viewed stream has.
Nice. Brism said that she can confirm that there's lots of flooding north of Fort Smith.
Dang.
Yeah. Because keep in mind, they got battered today.
That's crazy, bro. Everybody in our chat has almost gotten hit by a tornado today, I swear.
Yeah. So, any inflow that we get that kind of notches in with this line here may be able to spin up a brief tornado, which we actually saw here north of Ozark. So I'd actually watch out for that. So just keep in mind that there's still a possibility that Springfield, areas near Springfield could be put under a tornado warning because it can happen pretty quickly as long as we get enough inflow. Because you can see it's trying to fight up against this outflow winds, but it's just not, it's struggling to do it. But we've already seen it happen. We've already seen it produce a tornado. So down the line, if this continues, areas east of Springfield just need to be careful.
Yep, it could very easily happen. So make sure you guys are paying attention to everything and heeding these warnings because we've had some pretty violent tornadoes today. And the one that produced on this line a little, about 10-20 minutes ago, looks pretty strong. So
yeah. We've had 3 PDSs today. And
possibly 4 PDS worthy tornadoes.
So, alright, new scan coming in here. The northern one now looks a little bit stronger. And that's kind of rebounded now. So, still no CC drop with that. That is lifted at this point. But we still have okay, so that's actually radar indicated now. So, we no longer have a PDS in effect right now, but we still have gate shear here of about 70 to 80 miles per hour there. So strengthening couplet with that could definitely be recycling. Our southern one has gotten much weaker now, so hopefully that's on the weakening trend. And so near Romans there, we still have that couplet. But those are the 2 main areas to watch as for right now.
Yep, this other one looks like it has a much broader rotation. So hopefully it continues on that downward trend.
Yeah. Jesse, Sam wants your attention.
What's up, Sam? I can't see your chat, by the way.
He's just calling your name.
What's up, Sam? Wait, did they always have that 10% hatched in Texas?
Yeah.
Okay. How did I not see that?
I'm gonna check if we have any meso discussions in effect. Alright, there is one for southern Missouri. Severe potential may be gradually increasing over eastern portion of West 705. I don't know where that is. I don't know what that abbreviation is for, but that's actually circling just our 2 couplets. And they just said severe potential, so it looks like all hazards are possible, also including this line here that's coming up.
Yep.
Alright, so yeah, our northern one is now gaining steam here, and so that might be getting ready to produce another tornado, and our southern one is still hanging on to dear life. I haven't looked at reflectivity in a while. We'll check that out. So the hail core on the northern one is really disappearing fast.
Yeah. Looks like it is weakening, so.
Could be some rotation trying to start up near Christian Center. Just a little bit of inflow starting to kind of carve into that line. So I just be on the lookout for that.
Ooh, yeah. Looks like the worst of the storm just passed through the center of Springfield, so that's probably the worst of storms you guys are going to see today.
Yeah. I'm sure we saw a lot of power outages out there. Actually, we'll turn on uspower.com. And we'll get our power outages for this. So yeah, right now Texas is the leading state with currently about 13,000 customers without power. Alright, and this is, I don't think this is up to date quite yet, but you can see Douglas County in southern Missouri does have over 300 people without power, and that number is definitely rising here. And Arkansas should have more people, because I mean, I don't think this was updated. Oh wow, so this was actually updated 10 minutes ago, so the tornado luckily didn't impact that many people. I don't know why, but this only says that there are 91 people without power in Newton County, but in Benton County, where we did have, I think, where the PDS went, alright, that's where we have almost 2,000 people without power. And as for Oklahoma, oh wow, so Adair County in Oklahoma has over 2.5, or has close to 2,500 people without power. Lincoln County with over 1,000, and then Seminole with 500, and Cherokee with 500 as well.
It looks like where that tornado touched down on the line, there was a damage report of power lines down and debris all over the LC area. So.
Oh really?
Yep, just north of LC, I think.
All right, thank you for that.
Yep.
Oh wow. Okay, so our PDS is on the ground again. There's another debris signature.
It is?
Yeah.
Dang.
Alright, so we have another tornado on the ground here north of Vanzant, near Pryor. Alright, that looks like a weak tornado, but that is on the ground, because you can see we have a clear correlation coefficient CC drop here. Oh, you're live too? We both have 2 viewers. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, but Levi currently has like 200 people watching, so he's cooking right now.
He stole them all.
But our PDS, is, that just when radar indicated, is now on the ground again. Brisson's mad. Yeah, I don't want, this thing just keeps racing tornadoes. So unfortunately, this couplet has recycled, just like many other couplets earlier today have done, and this is now on the ground again. So hopefully we'll see this turn over to observed again. And depending on how strong the next CC drop is, we'll see if they eventually will need a PDS tag. But obviously we can't tell. This looks exactly the same as the PDS that we had just a few minutes ago, except just a little bit weaker. So all we gotta watch is just, you know, how strong it gets.
Yep. Dang. Nice. I did not see that. Jeez. Yep, it is back on the ground.
You sub to Brisbane and B-Dog and Random Texan, Davis, and everyone, but not Levi. Alright, we did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning here. This was for hail of quarter size, 1 inch in diameter, and winds up to 60 miles per hour with the tornado possible tag. What's up, random? Can't talk on your main because of hidden. Oh, yeah, I don't know what happened over there. Alright, so if you're just now tuning in, we have a tornado that's currently wrapping up near Denlow, or near Pryor and Goodville. This is in southern Missouri. This was previously a PDS tornado. This got very strong, but it's on the ground again, and we do have a CC drop with this, so there is confirmation from radar that this is on the ground. They haven't pushed this to observe yet, but I'm sure they're working on it. But they did just warn this northern part of the storm for quarter-size hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, so watch out for that. But this line... Oh, I turned out my light. Hold on. What did I just do? Alright, well, we just got a new tornado warning. I don't know where that's at. It's not showing up. Hold on, where is that? It's not popping up. I'm sure it will. It's probably within our line, actually. Oh, there it is. Alright, so that is finally observed. So they have actually extended this tornado warning. They believe they reissued it. Alright, so that's now that's now an observed tornado warning here. This is for Norwood, Mountain Grove, and Dunn. That's actually not good. Mountain Grove is actually very populated, and this is about to go right through there. Had heavy rain in Houston here earlier. Wow. Yeah, near Mountain Grove. This isn't good.
Alright, I'm back.
Alright. Oh. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. You guys couldn't see me for a second. We did just get a new severe thunderstorm warning. Not sure where that's at either. Oh wow, okay, so that's all the way down here in Austin, Texas. This is near Fredericksburg and Austin. That is a, new warning here for our special weather statement near Blanco and Johnson City. Alright, that's for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. I've had a lot of random severe thunderstorms in southern Texas recently. But we now have a tornado on the ground once again here in Missouri, and this is 100% wrapped in rain, so that's not good. It's dark and rain wrapped. This is the worst combination, and the next thing you don't want is for this thing to turn over to PDS. But we had to get another radar scan in here on our correlation coefficient, so we'll really see how big this is as it progresses. But this is getting dangerously close to Mountain Grove, and Mountain Grove is very populated. So if this gets any stronger, and, if this gets very strong like the previous one, and this gets, dangerously close to Mountain Grove, that's when we can see this become a PDS. Mountain Grove has a population of 65,000. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that's... Yeah, so if this gets any stronger and it continues to go for Mountain Grove, this is going to go PDS. I can guarantee you that.
Because these tornadoes that are embedded in the line are really, really sneaky.
Freddy's watching Levi right now.
Sorry, I keep muting.
Nah, you're good. Bro, Freddy just raided Levi's stream.
Really?
Yeah.
He's cooking right now.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that would be catastrophic if Mountain Grove was hit.
Sorry, I keep muting. Yeah.
Nah, you're good.
65,000, you said. That's actually insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty crazy that it's dark. Yeah, Levi's hoggy. Dude, I'm like trying to invite Freddie McKinney into our stream. If we get raided, I'll gritty. I just want some action here. No, we have 16 right now.
Hey, you're close.
Oh, Mr. Twister and Random Texan Guy, I like the stream, because if we hit 25, then I promise I'd gritty.
Yeah.
Alright, so that debris signature, oh, wow, okay, so that's good. So, this actually shifted track, hold on. We got another tornado warning. I'll get to that in a second. Our correlation coefficient drop has actually shifted to the east a little bit, so this tornado is now shifting its track. So this is actually going away from Mountain Grove, I believe. We got another tornado warning. Wow! Okay, so that's a massive tornado warning. That's for the far eastern side of Springfield, Missouri, including Marshfield, Foreland, Seymour, Sparta, Depew, and Ongo. This is radar indicated, but that also has a potential to drop a tornado. Let's see what the velocities are looking like on that. Yeah, that's that inflow notch I was talking about earlier, so watch out for that. But things are getting very active again. Things are really picking up. And we have another couplet to the south of Gentryville. And this could get warned any second. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be live here for hours.
Wow.
What is going on, man? Alright, we just did get we got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Alright, this is including areas here of southeastern Oklahoma. Alright, this is for, let's see if this is gonna load. This is north of Wright City. It's got the tornado possible tag, hail of up to 1 inch in diameter, and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. So, get in a building for that. We got a massive flash flood warning, including all of northwestern Arkansas, so I'm pretty sure Brisbane is under that.
Oh, really?
Brisbane, are you under that new flash flood warning? Because I know that was just issued, and that's, like, everyone in northwest Arkansas. Yeah, everyone stay safe out there. It's getting pretty dangerous, I'll say.
Yo, we had 2 absolutely insane streams.
Yep, it does look like our correlation coefficient, the tornado is shifting to the right, so looks like it will miss Mountain Grove, hopefully.
Yeah. Dude, are you outside or something?
Yeah.
Yo, we had 2 absolutely insane streams.
Yep, it does look like our correlation coefficient, the tornado is...
My bad.
Alright, I'm probably gonna go for a bit. I might call back.
Alright, I'll see you, man.
Alright, see you, dude. Good luck.
Thank you. Alright, that was Jesse. But, okay, so, Brisbane, your prayer was answered, so thank you, Brisbane. Hats off to Brisbane for that. The tornado seems to be moving its path. Now, we have to look at what the velocity couplet looks like next. But if this is still the couplet here, then the tornado completely shifted to the west, or sorry, to the east here. So that means that Ann is about to get hit by this tornado rather than Mountain Grove, which it's still unfortunate that Ann has to get hit, but at least Mountain Grove, with a population of 65,000, could potentially be spared. How is it in your area? Right now, it's pretty dry, and it's cold. That's all I gotta say. It's been very boring recently, but we have had absolutely no rain recently. Alright. Still watching this area of rotation here near Gentryville, and I'm just hoping they don't warn that, and that doesn't progress, because that's just insane that we've had this many tornado warnings. Yo, we're at 915 subs, bet. It could hit done. Let's see. Where's done at? I don't know where done is. Oh, I see it. Yeah, it could actually go for there. In fact, if it continues moving north, then we'll see. The next correlation coefficient scan will tell us if we definitely saw that shift in the track. You're live for a chill stream after Mr. Storm ends. Maybe y'all can raid me. Yeah, I'll come in. But I'm gonna have to eat dinner, so you're gonna have to be live for a little bit longer. But yeah, I'll come in. Oh. So yeah, just waiting for that next scan to come in. Alright, but the fact that we have a tornado on the ground now means that I should probably do our split screen here so I can look at velocities and correlation coefficient at the same time. So yeah, here's our couplet, and it's moving closer and closer to done here. Oh wow. Oh no. Uh-oh. Alright, so this tornado is edging out Mountain Grove. It's hitting the outskirts of Mountain Grove right now. There's debris that's... If you're in, like, East Clough Street, then you're probably very close to the condensation of this funnel, but you can clearly see the funnel everywhere from Mountain Grove, but this is gonna go for done. Let's see. What's the direction of this? It's so hard to tell. No, it's going for Mountain Grove. Oh my gosh. No, I was wrong. Hold on. But it doesn't match up with the velocities. See, velocities are very weird. This is definitely a debris signature, but velocities have this like a few miles to the east. So that's very weird. But the debris signature keeps going north, and if it continues going north, this is going to go directly through Mountain Grove, which is going to cause a significant amount of damage. So there's two different scenarios that could play out where this edges Mountain Grove and kind of goes in between Dunn and Mountain Grove, or it could go right up through Mountain Grove, which would be worse. Okay, so that's actually, wow. So they pushed this to radar indicated. I don't think it's radar indicated. I think this is still on the ground. We'll have to see what the next CC drop says. Maybe they think this is lifting, or it's lifted, and that this is just debris fallout. And we're hoping that's the case. But if not, then this is a unwarned tornado. I mean, I guess it is warned here, but it's not observed. So we're praying that that's what the case is, that it's lifting. And I don't know if that's debris or not, but we might have a tornado south of Anchor Hills. I think that's contamination. Yeah, it's contamination. Pretty sure. Anyways, they would push that to observed if that was an actual tornado. Mountain Grove is cooked. I don't know. Maybe they are. Let's see what happens. I think what we gotta look at is the correlation coefficient. The correlation coefficient will tell. Velocities sometimes are hard to pick out where a tornado is, with these slightly weaker ones. But correlation coefficient tells us exactly where the debris is falling, so... Contamination scares you sometimes in tornadoes? Yeah, I mean, sometimes you can see contamination that looks exactly like, a massive EF5 just killer tornado, but really it's contamination. Can do that sometimes. It's tricked me a lot. Oh, okay, so this is lifting, but it did go for Mountain Grove. Unfortunately. So that was the right move, I think. Or really, I think they should keep this. They should keep this at observed for when it goes for Mountain Grove. But I think the funnel is now on top of Mountain Grove. There's debris falling on Mountain Grove. So it did hit Mountain Grove technically, unfortunately. But yeah, Mountain Grove did just get hit by what appears to be a lifting tornado. We'll put it that way. Yeah, thank God it lifted. I mean, that was so close. That was a strengthening tornado, and it just got weak. So, wow. So we just had another reef tornado, and then now this couplet is about to get tornado warned. Gentryville, I swear. Mark my words, they're gonna warn this. Mark my words. I'm calling it again. They're not gonna ignore this. This is too tight to watch. So near Fielden and Gentryville, expect a tornado warning coming in. Yeah, this is a better case scenario. Still some shingles probably falling on people's houses. Maybe some twigs and stuff. I don't know, but at least it's not a full tornado. Alright, so instead of tornado warning this, they severe warned it, and they slapped on the tornado possible tag, so I guess I was wrong. But that's for quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Just keep in mind also the tornado possible tag. They did issue a massive new severe thunderstorm warning here for the main line here for areas east of Springfield here near Lebanon, and going areas point south here near Hartville. This is for 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts with hail up to penny size possible, and then also does a tornado possible tag. I like that idea because we have actually seen now 1 or 2 tornadoes from this line with still some spin-ups possible, so keep that in the back of your mind. Alright, but this Mountain Grove tornado is lifting at the moment. We're going to stay live, though, because this one couplet down here still has the potential to produce a tornado, and I'm, at the moment, still able to go live, so what happened to that huge tornado warning in western Springfield? This is it right here. Alright, I don't know if you're talking about the one earlier. There was a confirmed tornado, I think, down near Ozark. But this one is still just sitting there, radar indicated, if you're talking about that one. So, we'll see, probably that the next correlation coefficient scan will have this completely lifted, but I'm afraid that they're going to have to warn the Gentryville one. I don't know if it was exactly the right move to put this as a tornado possible tag severe thunderstorm warning, but I think they're just going to try to be as conservative as possible with this. We're 5 subs away from our stream goal, but I think all of you guys are subbed. Did I hear about Raphael? We've had so many tornadoes today. You're gonna have to remind me about which one that was, but I probably remember it. I haven't been able to check news in a while because I've been so busy here. But yeah. Yeah, Brisbane, I am also surprised they haven't warned it. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on Gentryville. But yeah, mark my words, I still think if it gets any stronger, they'll warn it. So we'll have to look at what the next velocity scan has. But yeah. Alright. Still have this storm down into southeastern Oklahoma that has a tornado possible tag. Let's see if the radar wants to load. Tropical storm Raphael. Yeah, I heard about that. I think it's supposed to be Cat 2 as it approaches Cuba. I guess Fort Smith radar doesn't want to load, so we'll have to use Springfield radar and just look at our tornado warning storms. Sorry about that background noise. Supposed to rain until 1 a.m. Dang. I don't know if it's gonna rain until 1 a.m. That might be a little bit longer. I don't know what says 1 a.m., but if freaking radar could load, then maybe I'd be able to see, but I guess had other plans. But yeah, I'm glad we could help you out today, Brisen, and just had a lot of scary moments today, but we're still doing alright here. Trying to wrap this event up. I think these should be our last tornadoes of the day. But at this point, we've definitely had more than 10. I mean, it's sitting over you guys right now. It's so slow moving. So I think it's gonna take another hour or two, but I don't think it's gonna take necessarily until 1. Because this is the only stuff you have left. After this, you don't have anything else to go through. So I think it should be good after that. All right, but back down here to our storms in Missouri. Our Gentryville rotation maybe a little bit less strong, but it's very tight still. And then on go, we have a little pocket here of stronger inflow winds where we do have a inflow notch starting to set up here, so it's able to kind of, you know, carve into that line. So we'll see if that causes the National Weather Service to issue a more specific tornado warning. So basically what they did is they just warned the entire line because it up and down the line it has a potential of a tornado being produced. I think really the southern part of the line is where the highest possibility of a tornado is. So right now this is unwarned. This couplet here near Dunn and Kabul. But yeah. Oh, background noises. Apologize. Alright, well, I should probably end off the live stream because we've been live here for 3 hours. And I don't think we've got much else going on other than this Gentryville couplet. And if this does end up, you know, going PDS or whatever, if it gets very strong, and ends up dropping a tornado, then maybe we'll go live again. But I think this should be it. So I appreciate all of you guys for coming to watch. It's been a very successful stream today. We're live here for quite a while. But yeah. Oh, wow. So everyone just joined, so I guess we'll stay live here for a little bit. What's up, Paige? What's up, Ann Beth? Peachy? What's up, Chris Weather? Alright, but, oh, thank you, guys. Thank you all for subscribing. I guess Levi finished his live. Yeah, thank you all for subscribing and liking the stream. I'll be live as much as possible whenever we get more severe weather. Alright, but this should be it today for the most part. So I appreciate all of you for coming to watch, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.